I think Caitlin is messaging me. Oh no, it's not Caitlin. Okay, 0% ValueCast Part 2, I guess, tonight. That's what I like, uploading more than one piece of content. Alright, let's skip as much of this shit as I can, because boy, I just want to get through that one loading screen.
Collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the barren.
I'm just looking at the same fucking.
The warlord took the young woman
screen over and over.
had her nursed back to health.
It was like a spinning. It was like a spinning circle. By the way, that first dark side boss is tough. Like he will kill you if you let him.
Good. Good.
Like you could probably still get him in one go. I did, but fuck, he will knock the wind out of you if you let him.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, let's get this another shot.
Oh, he got you?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
I was fucking around though.
It begins. Yeah, again, there were a bunch of times where I left the game running for a few hours, but my final critical mode runtime was, I believe, about 67 hours.
The Sand Wars half.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's kind of dangerous. Stay away from the ore.
Oh yeah, everything's dangerous now. You've entered a scary new world.
Even my fears are attacking me.
The minute you get to Hercules and you have that moment where Donald and Goofy let you run for half a second before you enter a fight, go into your abilities list. And go straight to the bottom for the new shit.
Oh yeah, I gotta stay away from that.
Oh wow, it loaded me up in the race that the game was trying to load. Wow, that's literally perfect. Video games well designed?
Euro chat.
Crisis averted via Poland? I'll never doubt the Polish again.
That's how World War II was.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Yeah.
By the way, Kara, don't worry, I put all your class features onto your character already for you.
This is the awkward part of the stream where the 0% ValueCast becomes like a weird Holocaust deniers podcast and we just don't know how it happened.
Not a Holocaust deniers podcast if we go back in time to make sure it didn't happen.
Holy shit, that's good tech. Go back in time and prevent the Holocaust?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very good of you.
No, it's fine, because like I was in there checking like the progress on all the NPCs that I made, because I couldn't remember just how far I had been
kid
with
ourselves.
them.
The competition was hardly
And I saw people's character sheets and I was like,
you up for another?
just add some of the class features for people so they don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
What do you mean, your kind, dude?
Will you ride?
Tell me about the races.
These races. Tell me about
Well, that's what he said. It's what he called me.
Run as per Erasmus Vegelbud's dying wish. Who came
Erasmus Vegelbud.
And remained proud of the facts
Fantasy names.
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house.
But the house, his fortune, would not even be theirs had they not fulfilled Lord Erasmus's wish. He made it a condition.
Any special rules for the races?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. Two
Pick one of the better subclasses for that
First
class,
to complete
by
a
the
lap
way.
around the track.
Because if you had done certain other ones, I would have just said to you, yeah, it would have been better if you picked something else, because you're not going to have as fun of a time with what you've got.
I'm very confused. I'm talking to the guy. Oh, well, I talked to the guy. And it says, talk to the master. Oh, beat the... Oh, I see. It's beat multiple riders in a
Confusion
row.
fixed.
Yeah. It's literally just beat several races in a row. But also, what does this have to do with the quest I'm doing?
Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
wait. Oh, I guess at some point the fucking quest marker just changed to be doing the races. Yeah, it's what I've always dreamed of. I mean, that's quite literally what The Witcher is, if I'm being honest. It's just a man going. It's just a man going around finding exotic creatures to murder.
It's the next Clint Eastwood film.
Different species. You're beating up other races.
Yeah, like vampires.
Racist.
Exactly. I hate vampires.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Oh, this guy. Well, they just tried to turn me into a vampire once.
Yeah,
And not even
eternal life.
And not even like
bastard.
not even like the horny kind.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them.
What are you doing?
There's a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Yeah, what are you
Huh?
doing?
Huh? What are you
I think
doing?
I might have run into one of them.
I want a cool vampire.
I think you'll find. I
That's
think
all
you'll
I
find
want.
they're not called vampires anymore. That's a derogatory term. They're called sanguine Americans. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a proper terminology.
Listen, all I'm saying, Hex, is if you know any local vampires, hook me up.
I told you about all the orgies that happen.
Oh no,
don't
don't
want to know about them.
don't talk about the Canadian orgies. Don't talk about this on stream.
Apparently, I found out that Canada apparently is like big on orgies. I found out. Like,
Well, Kara, I'm glad you asked that question because here at the 0% ValueCast, no one is listening and no one should. As I wink into the camera.
fucking trying reverse psychology to get views.
Yeah. The only show on the internet that no one should be watching, and if you do, you will find no value, and the moment we provide value, we will stop. We will cancel the show.
No, but I found out apparently that Canada, specifically Ontario and Toronto,
God damn
are
it.
big like hot points for orgies. Like, so, yeah.
No vampires, though. So I guess I'm out of luck.
Sanguine American.
You're right. No sanguine Americans around. I'm out of luck.
Maybe you can find a sanguine American orgy.
I mean,
That's true.
there are a lot of apartments in this building. The statistical odds of there being no orgies in them ever is pretty low, all things considered.
From what I hear about Canada, like, the statistical chance of an orgy happening right now aren't low. Like, where you live right now.
I'm sure somewhere in town there's an
No,
orgy.
I mean in your apartment building right now.
Well, yeah. Statistically, there's a lot of you know,
Horny
rooms.
Very cold horny fucks.
Yeah.
Hey, well that's why the orgies happen in Canada. They try to keep warm. That's how it started.
Yeah.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son.
Duke
Sam
Sam.
of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to De Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Sora doesn't have a McCurry counter like in Sekiro, but this will do.
Well, if you nail the if you fucking nail the red block, it feels real good. You get
Oh yeah, it does.
good damage off that.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll
You
bet
will
on
need
me,
to roll for
win,
some stuff,
pay your
by the way,
debts,
'cause I realise
then give me the
most of them have,
placards.
like, health value.
Well, that good as I
Roll
can.
for initiative
That's
in the
true.
orgy.
Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Find out what your turn order is.
I have the alert
Faster.
feat, so I get a bonus to my orgy initiative.
Yeah. Seems like I kind of keep him behind me if I'm careful. Like I can
What,
literally
in
make
the
it so his
orgy?
horse. No, this guy's
Yeah,
horse.
keep him behind you. That's how you want it, Devin. Behind you.
It is how you want it. In fairness. Man, this is a very lax race without any music, isn't it?
Oh, is there a save back here? I think there is.
Get ready. You will find nothing of the sort. Now,
Get ready to crumble.
Now here's the question: are you going to be watching all the cutscenes? Or you just gonna go for it?
It'll depend. I actually, I might just skip through them because it's just like I'm kind of gonna be playing this game again very soon. So it's like, might as well just skip past them.
We're doing it just for the challenge, then.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Thank you.
Thank God, I still have the 7-Eleven key.
May I ask?
Oh my God, the most important one.
That's true. You do have the 7-Eleven
I
key.
like to do a good deed from time to time.
Fuck,
Get those placards now.
man.
I'll bring them
Yeah, but they're all
together
here.
in time.
Nice.
I
Just
want to
as
see
soon
someone
as I
beat
set my
Xehanort with the
obligations.
7-Eleven key.
Fine. See you there.
That's you in the back.
Yeah. Dirge of 7-Eleven.
Take Dirge and Cerberus.
Man, Vincent's cool.
Yes.
He's also
You always
Steve Bloom.
will be. Yes.
So since it's not gonna be Steve Bloom now, is there anybody you'd want to do the voice?
Why is it not going to be Steve Bloom now?
Because they're replacing all the voices.
Doesn't mean they have to replace Steve.
No, but they are. They've already said that.
Don't know that.
We're gonna get some CW actor probably.
Yeah, that's the pool they're pulling from right now. And in fairness, they picked like a really lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Super.
That's very appropriate.
They need to keep making. There's a rule. Every time they get a Sephiroth, it has to be Superman.
Yeah, Lance Bass.
With the exception of Let's Pass, I guess.
Everything's good. Yeah.
Man, I'm like waiting for that demo. Oh shit! I just interrupted something. I'm really hoping that like they really need to just release that demo already at this point.
Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
Nah, fuck you.
Although I actually kind of think they might like be reworking the demo now to not have as much of the shit on it because it shouldn't have been there. Which means it's probably going to take longer to come out. Or maybe Nomura will just cancel it because he's like, well, are you happy now?
The entire game's cancelled. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. It's done. It's not worth it anymore. Demos are a blight on the industry.
Will it bankrupt the company? Yeah, but fuck it.
Exactly.
Fuck it. You don't need it.
You brought it on yourself.
God. Yeah, I want them to announce the whole voice cast. I want them to tell us who Red 13 is.
Oh my God, I'm waiting for Red 13. I hope he fucking. You know what? Bring in Takahata 101 to do his voice. I don't care.
Yes! Yes!
Make him be the voice of Red.
It's not Red 13 unless he talks like this.
Exactly.
Commodity push.
Yeah, actually. It does have that energy, doesn't it?
I don't want some big noble voice. I want it to just sound like that.
I also want him to sound like that, but you're probably gonna get a noble voice.
I probably will be.
Maybe he'll be cool. By the way, it's gonna be. Listen, people like to undersell how much of a slimy
John Mulaney for Red
Yes, approved. No. Yeah, Palpatine. No. Fucking man, they're probably gonna. Okay, people like to undersell how slimy and horrible Hojo actually is. It's gonna be really interesting in 2019 for them to just have a scene where he's like, "Yes, let the animal fuck."
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna have that in there, to be honest.
Well, they might tone down the dialogue a little, but you know.
That's a good point. I don't think it's going to be quite on the nose.
Yeah.
I think what they'll do is they'll have them in separate tanks, but Brett will be there. But they'll do something to help free Aerith or whatever.
Well, it'll probably be that they'll be separate initially, and then he'll open like the middle tab, like it'll go up, and then it'll release them, and then he'll just charge out.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Yeah. I told that classic scene where they just fought.
I told you that like there was that one YouTuber who was like, "Oh man, FF7 got rated as like teen and not M, because and they didn't say that there's blood in here, which means they're going to miss out on the crucial game-defining scene with all of Sephiroth's blood lying around the lab." And this will destroy the integrity of the game, because as we all know, this is one of the most important, iconic scenes of the game. And I'm like, calm down.
100%.
No, it's not. And he's like, I've been saying for a long time, and you all know my feelings, there's no exception for FF7 Remake being rated anything less than M for mature. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Who are you?
No name YouTuber.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Fucking hell.
Thank you. You got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance
Hey, there you go,
Stay
buddy.
off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as
Are you happy that I mind controlled
Yeah.
that soldier in your name?
I can't wait for the scene where Sephiroth just
More like the hero
falls.
that lies in the tomb
Like
and he cooks
Game of Thrones style
tombs in a
falls.
cave in
Yeah.
the hillside.
That's
Downwards
all.
at the foot of
That's what the
hill.
game needs to be
Folks
taken
say treasure
seriously
inside
in
the sight of a
2020.
hole. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip through all these cutscenes. Maybe we'll see them again soon.
How? When? In what context are you going to be seeing them again soon? Are you going to do it again on Proud?
Probably on Proud, maybe on Critical. I honestly, here's the thing. Actually, probably on Critical for a while, because I do want to get through that game first on, WoW. I do want to get through that game first on Proud, just to see. Then I'll come back in about a month.
Oh, you never did Proud.
No, I did do Proud.
Okay,
that was
yeah,
my first,
that's
my
what I
first
thought so.
playthrough.
Yeah, I thought so.
My first playthrough of the game was Proud.
Because Proud's not. I mean, it's harder, but it's you know, Proud
It's
is
still
just,
not really. It's basically like it's still normal-ish.
Yeah, it feels like one of those times where European Extreme was put in place, or like the normal is actually easy.
Oh.
Gotta be careful not to touch that board. That is DLC. I can't touch the DLC train for Check's watch approximately 50 years.
Ooh! Wow! Alright. Time to set grow up in this Kingdom Hearts big.
Wonderful.
That's all you really need.
Did you just say in this Kingdom Hearts deep?
Bick.
Big. It's a story I don't want to go into. Actually, I can.
You can. We're on stream, and we need to make sure that this stream is filled with as many in-jokes as possible, so that it's impenetrable. because we need to maintain our reputation of having 0% value to anyone that isn't us.
Explain the in-jokes. They're no longer in-jokes.
But, yes, however, this would require someone to watch every single minute of every single stream to get to the parts where we explain the in-jokes. Therefore, the more streams we do, the more impenetrable it becomes. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyways, go ahead.
The joke is that what if, like, it's like, what if Freddy Krueger didn't know how to say the word bitch, but said bick?
Yeah. I'm coming for you, Beck.
Classic.
Alright, Dandelion, let's make your porn house.
Someone dare say it's not a joke at all. You just took one letter out of the word bitch, and they'd be right.
Well, you know what?
To those people, I say, fuck you, write your own jokes.
This place actually didn't work out too bad, all things considered. I mean, I picked the decor, but still.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work.
God, only a game like Kingdom Hearts can you get weapons like a weird, like glove attached to a stick.
Yeah. The thing I really appreciated doing on that run was, like, bringing that world's key throughout that world.
Oh, I should do that.
Because that's a lot of fun playing around with that key in the specific world it's attached to, especially seeing it in cutscenes. And then you can just pull out Ultima and it will demolish. By the way, Ultima is not at max level by default. It's actually a regular weapon that you have to upgrade.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
The Chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place is a
this game's gorgeous. It's crazy.
A better ring to it all round.
But don't worry, Austin Eruption is gonna burst through the wall to tell you why it's bad.
Oh, Jesus. I keep seeing Austin Eruption on my my recommend feed, and I'm like, I don't care.
Here's the thing, I actually watched 4 Austin Eruption videos this year, just every now and then I'm like, yeah, why not? Sure. Topic, I need something to watch while I eat, I guess. So,
I watch Star Wars breakdowns of Legends canon.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And every single time I was like, this is a topic that mildly interests me. Sure, I'll check that out. And these are 4 videos unrelated to so-and-so. And he will just, out of nowhere, be like, and at least it's not bad like Kingdom Hearts 3. And then he will just continue the video. Like nothing happened. And it's like, why do you need to... Why are you so desperate to justify this to everyone that you need to do a drive-by in an unrelated video 4 times in 4 separate videos in separate months?
That's crazy.
Like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, this thing doesn't bother me. I've already forgotten it. Why do you keep talking about it? Because I hate it.
My opinion matters.
If you don't remember it, why do you keep talking about it?
What about choreography?
I gotta prove that my opinion matters.
Exactly.
We haven't. But Holly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
When's the grand opening?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
That's my boy.
What do you mean, that's my boy, Dandelion? He's like 150.
He's alright.
And she say anything about me?
Ah, damn it, inbox.
Said
Okay.
something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
This was not the way they actually wound up doing critical mode for the game.
You're what? Sorry.
It's actually smart the way they integrate critical mode.
Oh,
for
the way they did it
game.
later? Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
I mean, you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
What is this? Maturity in Dandelion? To not bang anything that moves? To stay committed to one lady? Who are you?
Character development.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no...
Gotta get acclimated to control again.
Oh, it's the Dandelion. Priscilla, she's
Huh?
What? Speak, man.
badly
Oh no!
been attacked. They took the two for Marius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Did you switch on those new abilities?
Oh, hold on. Let me double. I'll take that out for a little bit.
Oh yeah, because you're not gonna be doing much without them.
Oh my god, wow.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable.
Oh my god, someone beat the fuck out of her!
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently,
Man, like, fantasy surgery must suck.
Enough of the courtesies.
You mean
Whatever
how
her
quick
injuries,
can I
besides
fix you
her
before
eye.
you die?
Concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus.
Remember, that's how surgery
Clearly
is.
someone forced her to
Yeah.
imbibe caustic
Wasn't about
fluid.
how skilled you were, it's how quick you were.
Yeah. Man, yeah, who fucked her up? What's going on
Who
here?
could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
Someone else, this
you
person
know
has
that?
done this
I've
before?
seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree?
Yo.
Hello.
In fact, just this week, a
What's up?
corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries.
Oh,
No
you!
Who the fuck are you?
To Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the
I was
innocent
invited.
burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor.
How's Kingdom
Find
Hearts
that
critical
bastard who
going,
did this.
Sam?
Find
It's
him
good.
and kill him.
Don't need any convincing.
Which one are you focusing on this
Come on,
time?
Dandelion. Let's think about
Oh,
what
what
we
do
can
you mean?
I didn't know if you were still going for attack, magic, or defense.
I'm trying to go for defense this time.
Doing so could very
Makes sense on critical.
No need to look astonished,
I
gentlemen.
did balance and I did
The
defense.
importance of preventive
Hey,
maintenance.
Devlin, if I met all
Rather
the
than
people
wait
in
for this
Critical
maniac
Role,
to strike
would you
again,
feel jealous?
I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
I would be.
I need to know if Devlin will be.
I think he would be at least just. Oh.
I'm trying to remember, like, stuff from Critical that really helped.
What?
Critical mode.
He's talking about critical mode, not critical role.
Yeah, that's why I was confused, because there's two critical things being talked about, and I was like, what?
You switch off those attractions as fast as you can so you can get faster form changes.
I will do that.
Are the attractions not good in critical mode?
It's one of those things where, like, I don't really think they were good in the main game, but also I don't hate them as much as other people did, but they did fuck up the balance. I think I really like them conceptually, and I think they embody the Disney magic that the series should have, but I think they should be finishers on bosses. Like dramatic endings, like the big mountain rush.
Yeah,
one
like
is.
in Hercules.
Yeah.
I think they should all be like that instead of regular combat things.
Yeah, because it was crazy how often you got them in the base game.
Yeah, you got them so often, and they just destroy everything they touch.
It was nuts.
Yeah. And one of the first things they give you in critical is a skill that turns them off, but makes it so that you get form changes faster as a benefit.
Oh, wow. That one sneaks up on you.
Yep.
Devin, would you be jealous if I met all the people from Critical Role?
I said,
Okay, because we didn't hear that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's fine.
Because they're coming to the next convention that I'm going to be at. So
I mean, get me Liam O'Brien's autograph, but other than that...
No.
Okay.
Strong no.
No.
I'll
Fuck
go there,
you.
visit, but still not get it.
You'll go get me the autograph of someone I didn't ask for.
Get him O'Brien Liam's autograph.
There we go.
God.
That would be funny.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not.
Oh!
You can also get inside through the sewers.
Wowie!
Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for,
Trying to remember, like, how I got this set up.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this on route.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Here's a picture of Devin's face. Can you sign it, Mr. O'Brien?
And it's actually like Sam's face.
That would be the crazy twist, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna get. No, I'll get you. I'll get you his autograph. But the autograph will specifically read, "God, Grimnack's a bad character."
Oh.
So
you don't have to hurt my feelings like that. I'm only a year old, technically.
Not even a year yet. Almost. You're almost a year.
Oh.
I'm gonna get him to autograph a picture of Grimnack's face.
God.
There we go. Oh yeah, so the spells are actually much more crucial in critical mode.
Especially Cure.
Yep. Which you won't get for a while.
That makes sense.
Have fun with one potion per fight.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Alright, so abilities. Counter impact. Oh, so I see counter impact, counter kick. Those are ones, right?
But well, no, those are the ones you got in the main game. Do you remember the counter kick where you get a counter and then he does like the crazy backslap and then the kick forward?
Yeah.
You have a bunch of abilities from late game in the main game already because they know you need them.
Oh, okay.
And
Gotcha.
the actual new ones are at the very bottom.
Is it critical? Oh yeah, critical converter, right?
Yep.
Critical converter. Okay, cool. And damage control is another one that's pretty useful.
Yeah. Yeah, that was in 2.
Okay. I don't have enough for that, so...
Yeah, read out the bottom 3.
It's critical... I already have critical counter and critical recharge on.
Yeah, that should be... Yeah, the critical counter, which is going to give you... If you get frame perfect counters, you get triple damage.
Triple damage, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so those are already on.
Yeah, awesome. Alright, Mr. Doctor Man, let's go.
Ready and intrigued.
Please, Mr. Doctor.
I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion.
Doctor.
Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Alright, time to go beat the shit out, or sorry, cut the shit out of this murderer.
You lead.
So,
oh Jesus!
preventive medicine you
Pushing me
practice in
around.
the sewers. What's that about?
Think.
Sewing up drowner victims can be awfully tedious. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
I guess skip all the dialogue in favor of letting these guys go away. Oh, hi! Hello, Mr. Drownor. Please continue your dialogue. I don't know why they made dialogue so long as to be interrupted by these guys that were 2 feet away, but whatever. Oh shit, a water hag! How the fuck do I deal with a water hag again? Water hag, weak against Northern Wind Bomb, Necrophage Oil, Quen, and Fire. Fire is always good. So let's make some Necrophage
Fire's
Oil.
generally good for most.
Yeah, I'm weak to fire, technically.
All of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except Steve.
Wait, what the fuck? Why did... Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That's super weird. Why did my sword get switched out for a shittier sword?
Maybe it was when you did the reload thing?
Maybe? That was bizarre. I don't know when that happened. Okay, so now that's taken care of, let's get some necrophage oil on here. And do I happen to have the correct bombs?
That's a weird massage parlor you're describing right now.
Oh no, he was not using necrophage.
For a second I thought he said necromancy.
Well, yeah. I'm always doing necromancy, Caitlin. That's my secret. I do not want to craft albedo right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Throw me off there.
I do not want to craft libido. Sometimes you want to. I'm apparently holding some, like, heavy-ass shit. But I don't know from where. Wait, I have 3 saddles?
Sad.
Huh. I must be carrying a whole shitload of that shit. Okay, well, either way. Let's get some necrophage oil on. Okay, you can just block. You can go straight through my shit. That certainly works. leave my doctor friend alone.
Lost it. I kill one, another takes its place.
Dude, there's been like 5.
Believe me.
Don't give me none of this like, oh, everyone I kill, another shows up. Like it's fine, really.
Where to now?
We are not encountering
Yes,
problems.
Not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal. It's the voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrit. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on
Oh, that would suck.
What?
Well, they slashed our friend's throat, and she's like a bard, so that would suck.
Well, I mean, anyone having their throat slashed
Take the ladder.
in general.
Yeah, but extra if that's literally your profession of choice.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse
Reverend
of
Nathaniel Pastoni.
Pastoni.
But of course. Yes? What is it?
Hello.
Looks like necrophage has got to this one. Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
Okay. Let's find the right one.
There we go.
Here we go.
Calluses on the
And the steelbook
fingers.
cover for the Collector's Edition Junior 3 is really
Sticky
good.
with sap.
It's actually like really nice to look at.
Excellent. I
The
trust
what
you
is?
don't grow weak in
The
the
steelbook
sight.
for the Collector's Edition of Junior 3.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Oh yeah,
Autopsy.
Where?
it's an excellent steelbook.
Well, Geralt, if you're gonna give me the option, we will check the genitals first.
His genitals. We ought
That's
to inspect
important.
those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Listen, Mr. Doctor Man. We'll see.
We'll
Might
see.
not get another chance.
Pull down his trousers.
You're right. We might not
Shit.
get another chance.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No
Oh,
sign of diffusion.
syphilis.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Do you think it's related? The doctor's like, only if the syphilis is the killer's motivation. Oh, jeez. Check his legs.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
I would
Yeah,
imagine.
killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially then.
We've a different
Well, hey,
sense of-
I heard the plague came around
different
in
sense of
every
humor.
20s of every era, so it's about time.
Stop. Stop.
Listen,
It's time to stop.
it's gonna make a comeback.
Stop.
Listen, if we can
Stop.
isolate the plague
Stop.
and put it just
Stop.
in the White House, I think we're gonna be
Stop.
okay.
Stop. I will have none of this
Let's look at his
meat
head.
here.
Hair smells like it's burned.
But it's
It's
important.
memory.
Notice anything else?
I will
That
kick
his
you out of
eyes
your
have
own
been
fucking
scooped
party
out, for instance.
for this memer.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument.
Yes.
That's a sound you're gonna make a lot.
The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling.
Yeah.
The murderer,
Trust me, Devin was
I
doing
believe
it
he
for a
performed a
while.
tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too
You
soon.
can't wait to hear like,
Shadow noises.
Ah! Ah! Haley, Joel, calm down.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla.
Shadow seems like the type of person when he do a
Burn
put
marks
on
I
like
see
his
his
webcam,
eyes
he do it from like
Yeah.
I said it before, but I think he would do it from the
Grayed
chest
dust.
up
Ash, it seems, very
as he looks
fine.
down the camera.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
You were going to say waist
So
down.
it
I was
seems.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Oh. He was alive when you scooped out his eyes. I see. How are his hands?
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Who would want the dwarf's ring?
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage. And a scar.
Shadow's supposed to get back, I think, next week.
And in the meantime, he's still running scared from Hex.
He running scared from his family more than anything.
He won't even check what Hex has said to him about the spells because he's afraid of the spoils. He's afraid of the blow up.
Messaged him like, what spells do you want? Here's a list of the spells. You only get 3 level 1 spells.
And he refuses to even look. In case you're like, by the way, motherfucker.
Let's examine the
Hey,
chest
just
wound.
be lucky you're not like me and Sam who get like 10 Monster Hunter videos.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
You don't want that life.
Here's a build that requires the most rare decoration slots you'll never get.
Yeah, pretty much. Whoa.
An egg from an amphibian.
An egg?
Salamander? Scorched.
Like, if Shadow was like really into like living a healthy lifestyle, he'd probably send me like a billion videos on Atkins diet.
Amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses.
Oh,
So either Professor Cochrane.
no, he's not that stupid. He'll just send us stuff about other stuff.
You're right.
Send you porn.
Exactly.
What the fuck is
No,
this
he
killer
links
doing?
that.
Okay, let me see if I can track this. So this murderer is pulling out the eyes, punching in the throat, binding, because torture, scooping out the genitals. Actually, I might have made that one up, but that's fine.
Scooping out the gentleman. Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say that's scooping them out is.
Yeah,
that's
it's a bit of a problem. Removed the person's ring and planted amphibian eggs in the chest.
What do you mean?
That's
by
the one that
ring?
really gets me. What was the question?
I said, what ring are we talking about?
Oh, like
Ring
marriage
you
ring.
remove. Oh.
Yeah, not the other thing you were thinking of.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin.
That's
Incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no
Real
swelling,
quick,
no
Hex, I did have a question.
An old injury, perhaps.
Do you know
an accident
a
of
good
work.
place that lists all the class for D&D 5e?
Yes, I have a wiki for it.
Yay.
I will
Just
provide
look up all
you-
the classes.
Yeah.
I have, but here's the thing. Some places have, like,
Money lots.
fan-made classes,
Oh, yeah.
homebrew, and so
Homebrew's
I don't
fine.
know. Okay, I
I'll
wasn't
allow-
sure.
As long as you can give me a look at it in advance, so I can see if it's. Because here's the thing about homebrew, it's really hard.
It can
to
be
get
too
home-
bad.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
it can be too powerful.
No. Actually, with D&D, it's more the opposite. A lot of the homebrew classes that you see are actually really weak in comparison to the actual classes. Like,
Yeah.
most notably, I'm sorry, Master Blood Hunters are quite weak.
Okay.
What kind of classes are you?
Who was the blood
Well,
hunter again?
I just went to, like, one of the
'Cause it's
listed
not in campaign.
wikis.
Which one of
looking
them was?
one up.
Which one of them was the blood hunter in campaign 1 again?
I don't know. I've sent you the one that is there. Now, the only thing that's not on that site is the Blood Hunter, which will be on D&D Beyond. and it doesn't include all of the newest subclasses. For that, you will actually have to go to the Wizard website and look up their Unearthed Arcana.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, I was just looking at a wiki, and it had so many classes listed, and it said some of them were homebrew, and I'm like, I don't know if that's good or not. We will see.
Usually, if you're looking at any wikis, homebrew will have HB in a bracket.
Okay.
The wiki that I use has some homebrews on there, but it's more like the more official homebrews, like stuff that have been recognized by the makers as, no, this is cool, we'd use this. Like, Blood Hunter is a homebrew that is recognized by the makers of the game. Blood Domain Clerics is a homebrew but is recognized by the makers of the game.
Okay, well that makes sense. I mean, a lot of the fan content's good.
Again, it's like, it's hard, like, most fan content has to be a bit speculative because some of them are just a bit too weak. You will get the occasional one where it's like, oh, you've given them all the best spells from all of the classes, and you've given them the ability to be, you know, a fighter. Yeah, that's overpowered. But most of them are just a bit too weak, if anything.
Well, Hex.
Yes.
You just said a lot of things that are of value, and you know what they say about that around here.
Getting kicked out.
Yeah. Be gone with you.
It's D&D value. No one's watching this for D&D.
That's true. This is true. We found a way to make it valueless, which means you're back in. Back on the guest list.
Open the abdominal cavity.
But yeah, no, in the Discord I put the wiki
Once
that
far
I
as Zoogle
use,
up to my
which
waist in
is
sewage, so I doubt.
currently the most full one that I'm aware of.
Formaldehyde.
There used to be a fantastic one that
Medical
had
novelty.
everything, but then
Heavily
someone
diluted,
tattletales
it's
and
remarkable at preserving organic tissue in stronger proportions. It's more destructive than acid.
It starts with a lot of DMs I know use that one because they can't afford to buy all of the books. Because those books are expensive.
Yeah, because even on sale, they're over $20.
I bought just one. I bought one of the newer ones, the Descent into Avarice, which is a really good book, and that was like $40 for me. And I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, like they're expensive over here because I was even looking at maybe getting myself the player's guide handbook
Yeah,
thing.
player's handbook is what you want to get.
But that's still expensive.
Yeah, and that's been out for years.
Yeah, because it's been out several years. Trying to remember how much it is not on sale.
I think I picked up mine for like that.
Alright, think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please.
And you gotta
as
think
I
about
still
that.
no
That's
notion
now
what this is about. What the motive might
was
be.
30 for me. And Descent into Avarice was 40.
Right now on D&D Beyond is $30.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, we could find a PNG somewhere.
I have, if you actually want...
I have the PDF.
Yeah, I got the PDF too. I'm just saying
sorry,
I would like to
I meant the PDF. I'm very smart.
It's okay.
No, I get it.
Well,
You want the actual book.
yeah. Well, it's more like I'd like to support them, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that.
But it's like when your thing is $30+ and it doesn't even have everything that's current.
Yeah.
It gets a little hard to go, I should get that. Because I know for a fact a lot of that shit is, like, it doesn't have a lot of the shit that's been expanded upon now.
Yeah, like for example,
It's a lead worth following.
the
Any
age
idea
old
what his name was?
joke, don't play
Fabian Meyer.
Rangers, they're fucking terrible. Just play
Oh,
like
Hubert
Xbox.
Wright, the coroner. I've come to perform the
There's
autopsy.
two versions of Ranger.
I've done it
There's
for
UA
you,
Ranger,
Joachim.
which is
As always, you
stands
interfere
for
where you're
Unearthed
neither needed
Arcana,
nor
which is
wanted,
an update
drag others
buff
into trouble in the
Ranger.
process.
But
Who's
if
this?
you didn't
A
have
student.
that, if you weren't aware of that, and you just played, literally all you had in your possession was the player's handbook, you would be playing a version of Ranger that is actively weaker and worse than any other class. Ranger is still the weakest of all classes, because even after Unearthed Arcana, it still doesn't hold a scratch up to a lot of things, but it's been made better so it's actually playable. But
you've not changed a bit.
if you didn't use that one,
No, a statement of fact.
player's handbook
30
one,
years,
actually be worse
and
than
you've
everyone
not
else.
changed a bit.
Let's see.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebyrus was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
If you say so, dude.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Hold on. Oh, there was another DualShock 5 leak. Apparently, there are more back triggers. So you know if you if you rest your hand naturally on the controller, your shit, I forget what each finger is called. This is gonna make this difficult. Anyways, two of your fingers on the. So two of your fingers on the.
Solid star. Strong star.
I don't remember the individual ones. I know index is one of them, and there's a pinky. There's a pinky, and there's a thumb. There's a thumb. Listen.
And then there's Alan.
And then there's your dwarven.
Anyways, at the bit
I know what you meant. I'm just being an arsehole.
At the bit of the controller where the I don't know what you would call them, the leg, the grips meet.
The leg.
You're just talking about a human being. Is the PS5 still gonna be a human being with buttons?
Yes. Yes. They're trying to innovate. It's going to be like the Kinect again. Milo's coming back.
You Canadian madman.
Okay, so at the base of the fucking grips, there are gonna be more triggers there, like on the backside, like one on both sides.
Just cut out the middleman. Just let me fucking put my keyboard back into the PlayStation. Just fucking do it, you cowards.
Who is
That's all we need.
A scoundrel. A rogue. like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well.
Oh yeah, I love the counter on this game.
Oh yeah.
The counter mechanic, yeah, it's really good.
Torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue.
Hierarch Hemmelfart? Really? No, you're pulling my leg, game. That's not real.
So forth.
Dream job.
Hemmelfart. This is... No! This is a serious fantasy video game. Very serious source material. Oh,
very serious.
Very serious. The strongest writing of any fantasy RPG of all time. Hemmelfart. I'm gonna... There's a part of me that just wants to just delete the game live on stream right now.
Yeah, then you gotta download it all again.
Yeah, that would complicate the problem, wouldn't it? So, I'll just ask him what he knows about the coroner / Hemmelfart, I guess, whoever that is.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip
If
through
it
the
looks like...
sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
We're gonna get to this Hemmelfart, and it's just gonna be like a human body with an ass on top. Which is admittedly Shadow's dream, but that's besides the point.
No, because he still wants the tits.
Yeah.
I didn't say I wouldn't have those.
You just said an ass.
I said there was a regular human body underneath, and the head is an ass.
No, you didn't. You fucking didn't.
That's what I said.
That's not what you fucking said, you fucking liar.
That's literally what I said.
No, it's fucking not! I'm just here!
It's really
just
not.
you. There's audio proof!
There won't be here in a little bit as he...
What are you talking about, guys?
2 years later, someone comments, "What's with that mysterious cut?"
You know nothing.
God.
I think in 2 years someone's gonna watch.
No, that's true.
It's gonna be like the ending of the penultimate credits of Mass Effect 3. I remember demonstrating. It was a long time ago, back when you were from Green.
Will you tell me the story more? Soon, my sweet. Listen, if a human being ever watches these streams other than us, I have failed.
I'm not watching this!
I never said you were gonna do it. I just meant you have a free
Other than
pass.
us.
Yeah, no, yeah, because we have a free pass if we do watch it. It doesn't count if we do.
I'm gonna fucking watch this.
Who would? That's the goal.
You think I got time to go back and watch this?
See, I've implemented step B of making this unwatchable, which is making myself unlikable. Now, anyone who watches this will be like, "Who is this guy? I gotta get out of here." No one will ever get that far, but I've future-proofed it.
Gotta get out of here.
Oh man, I gotta get out of here.
You go out here, I'll go home.
Exactly.
My favorite YouTuber. Oh god. Sam, on the most recent episode of Troy and Nolan playing Last of Us, I don't know what's going on with their guests at this point, because they're bringing in people that are like meaningful to the project, and then some people who are just there. They brought on, I forget his name, but they brought the guy that played Napoleon Dynamite on.
Why? John Heater?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I guess they're friends, I don't know. Like,
what is he gonna do? Say, "Oh, tater tots." Is that all he's gonna say? Like,
he played. Here's the thing. He played surprisingly well off Nolan, but that's not even the real one. That's not even the real. He was fun, genuinely. Like, he was fun.
That's good.
I didn't even realize that's who he was a portion of the episode. Yeah. Then eventually they said it, and I was like, oh. But the most recent one was really weird. They had okay, they invited a YouTuber on, and I was so baffled. It's some guy, Crank Plays Games, I think, something like that. And I'd never heard of this human being before, not once in my life. And Troy is constantly assuring, no, this guy's got followers. He's got, like, he plays games. And Nolan, you can go see someone who's good at games play them. And Nolan's like, hey, that's fair. But the guy gets on, and I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, who's this guy? Well, maybe he's cool, I'll check him out. And he's just like, hey, guys. Oh, man, it's super cool to meet you. Or, sorry, no, I don't think he said, I think he knew them somehow. But, like, he's kind of just, like, bouncing off of things that Nolan says, not in a fun way. He's very silent for the most part. Hey, what if you went up and shot that guy? Hey, man, isn't it weird how in this video game, like, in most video games, you're like you're shooting guys, but in this one you gotta like look for ammo? Isn't that weird? And Nolan, who doesn't play games but is going from Uncharted to Last of Us, thinks that's hilarious because that's where his experience lies. But I'm just watching this like, who is this guy? What are you doing here? You have no fucking, like, chemistry whatsoever. And
you know what that sounds like? That sounds like the type of guy Shadow will laugh at.
Yeah. And I remember I was like, okay, I'm going to look at this guy's channel. Maybe this guy's better on his own. And I went to his channel, and it's a bunch of, okay, I can only describe them as PewDiePie thumbnails. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
To be fair, that PewDiePie thumbnail thing's been big with a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah.
Somebody from using that.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna, like, listen. I'm not gonna fault it because clearly it's what works, but also I'm gonna fault it because, man, it makes me want to get away from you as fast as possible. And it's just a bunch of videos like, oh man, guys, it's my 100th video update. Man, like, isn't this cool? And oh man, I made here's a video where I'm like eating my lunch. Hey guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm like, what? How did this guy get on here? What is going on?
That's a great question.
Like Troy seemed to act like they were friends, so, like, fine, I guess. But, like, I feel like there are many other people you could have watched, Troy. I'm just saying. I mean, at least it's not PewDiePie, I guess. Which, in fairness, given things that Troy has said on those shows, I don't believe they would be friends.
I was sad when I was going through the list of games from the decade, and then I saw PewDiePie's Legend of the Brofist. And like, I thought,
wait, as in, like, someone put that on their top games of the decade list?
No, sorry, no, I meant I was looking through a list of games that came out in the decade.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were saying someplace put that, like...
Someone was deathly ill in the head.
But I wouldn't be surprised if someone did actually put on a list around that year.
Well, yeah, I'm sure someone did.
PewDiePie.
He put it on his best... He put it in his best game of the decade.
Why does this man put a moss shooting section in his video game? It's very odd.
Oh no.
I might keep bringing it up. Yeah.
Oh, is that actually in the game?
No.
No.
But
you know what? The fact that you thought it says a lot.
Hey,
Like,
I wouldn't doubt it.
My favorite, one of my favorite hard drive articles that they repost all the time is PewDiePie accidentally puts on entire clan outfit on stream.
I still remember he was going to.
Exactly.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Sorry. What was I even talking about for that shit?
Oh man.
Oh, he was donating to a Jewish charity, and
then
his fans freaked out so much that he backed out.
Yeah. How dare you support the things that you've trained us to hate?
So it's super sad when I saw him on Jack Black's channel. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with
Black. Here's the thing. I could believe Jack Black does not know.
I don't think he knows. Here's the thing about Jack Black's channel is Jack Black's channel had a gimmick for like 6 months, and it was a great gimmick, and then he abandoned the gimmick. but then he kind of tried to act like he didn't abandon the gimmick, and I was like, God damn it. Because the gimmick was every week he's gonna play a game, and he says, yeah, guys, you ready for me to play the game? And then he doesn't play a fucking game. And that was a great gag week after week when an entire group of people were like, when are you going to play a game? And he's like, don't worry, guys, I'm going to play a game next week.
I'm not gonna lie, that's an idea I've had.
Yeah, but
before,
then in the middle of the year he played Brutal Legend for like 12 minutes. I'm like, damn it, Jack, it's dead. But then he went back to doing it every week. Like, oh, I'll play a game next week. No, you can't do that anymore. You played one. It's dead, Jack. You killed it.
Don't stop it.
Stop.
Okay, to be fair, if he's gonna stop it for anything, Brutal Legend's the best.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he was in it. Because he was in it.
It's not worth it.
It would be a funner pick if it was a game by Tim Schafer that he wasn't in. You know, otherwise it just feels like this is the one, you know? Feels like he's obligated to play it. Listen, he had a great gimmick and he threw it away, and ever since then I'm just like, I can't look at you anymore.
Who are you?
I don't even know you anymore, Jack Black. It's almost like I never knew you at all.
I decide when we're done with this subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must
all right,
return.
Geralt, it's time to solve a murder
Keep my
mystery.
fingers crossed.
And I'll
Sorry, go
keep
ahead.
my eye on you.
I did the thing.
What thing?
You beat it, Cora?
Yeah!
Oh my god, I'm so proud of you, honey!
I was not expecting that ending.
Yeah.
After the fight, that was a great surprise.
It was a great surprise, and I was shocked that it works as well as it does.
Yeah, I won't say anything.
Because yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was one of those things where,
eventually.
because here's the thing, when I walked into that room, I was like, please don't let this happen. That's the only thing you don't need to do. Just don't let that happen. And then it happened, but it happened after they'd wrapped up their plot, and I'm like, you know what? That's fine. You did it. You figured out how to do it without breaking the things you were doing right. So you know what? Have your cake and eat it too. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Be the fanboys you want to be.
It was so good.
It's fan service in a way that's not groan worthy.
And that fight was hard as hell.
Oh yeah. Did you get the ability that gives you back all your force after each stem?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because that shit's so fucking good.
Yeah. Like I had to. Caitlin was here with me last night when I had to give up because I was just getting too frustrated with that fight.
Oh, you've been going at it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like I went at it like at least 6 or 7 times last night. And
Yeah.
I was
She did it.
frustrated.
You did it for like 2 hours, I think.
Well, no, I was getting to that point.
I
was at the end.
Yeah, I could hear your controller going, oh dear, oh no.
I think I figured
Like,
out
your
the...
controller was literally the kid on the bus from Simpsons going, I'm in danger.
I figured out pretty late in the fight, after about an hour, that like slow just works on her, and since I get a bunch of slows back every time I get my stim back, I could just like do that on her, and like it was one of those things where I'm like, am I cheating? But
that's the best tactic to use against.
yeah.
Just
Oh,
slow.
bloody hell. Sod off. This is mine now.
And just fade out
Man's
the
always got it up there.
repetitive attacks.
God. What a good ending.
Overall, it's a hard as hell sight.
Oh yeah. And now you can try it on the harder difficulty.
Yeah.
She's about to shove that game up your ass now.
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
I'm probably gonna play that game hard difficulty immediately.
Sit your stupid much, lay down.
I mean, overall, you'll be able to get away with it.
I say that as if it's probably a safe bet that I can play that game hard difficulty.
I told you that like with Fallen Order, I accidentally played on hard. I thought I was playing on normal.
How did you accidentally?
Because the thing is, the way that the game denotes its difficulties is by showing you the meters that are, here's parry timing in this difficulty, here's enemy speed, here's their aggressiveness, and I went for the one where they were all balanced in the middle, because I assumed that was normal. But in reality, that was hard. By the way, Sam, speaking of getting too far into a game before you realize you're doing it wrong and you've just done something, Caitlin told me that you played Bloodborne and accidentally did the DLC first.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually did it. Like, Fabio told me, don't do it. Wait until I get to the ending.
Oh, okay,
like, no.
okay. Caitlin made it sound like you just fucking blitzed it, and you were like, I did it at the start of the game.
I didn't blitz at all. I
No.
was having problems.
Yeah, he was having problems. No, I didn't say he did. He did. When I said he did it easy, I meant the main campaign.
I thought you were telling me that he fucking Orphan of Cost at level 4.
No,
not quite that. Not quite that.
No.
And you were just like, huh, was that supposed to be hard? As he brushed your shoulders.
Orphan of Cost is actually relatively easy compared to, like, Ludwig, I find. Because Ludwig has, like, 2 stages, and that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. Better back and dog than an evil man at your door.
I feel like this game has like 4 dwarf voice actors.
As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run
Say
me.
4 dwarf?
4 dwarf voice actors.
Oh. Yeah, kind of get the feeling.
Hey, hey, voice actor off the street, can you do this? And they're like, yes, I can. You're hired. You son of a bitch, you're in!
So who might you be?
That is a gag that is I'm getting so much mileage out of, and I haven't even watched that season.
I've watched some episodes, that's it. But I'm still getting a lot of... I've been getting a lot of mileage out of that
it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or...
Help me on this quest, dude. Save our kingdom. Nah.
What do you want to know?
We'll give you
What can I tell you
400
about
gold,
Fabian?
you son of a bitch. I'm in.
Oh, man. I just read something that is, like, wild to me. Oh, okay. No, wait. Everybody here's seen the Mando finale, so it's probably fine.
What? No.
Or, sorry, no, wait. It's not... Sorry, no. It's actually not even the finale. It's episode 7.
What? No.
Yeah. Everybody deleted their memory of it. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, don't shadow this where you tell me, like, have you seen the latest TV spot, and he just, like, posted it anyway.
I wish oh, yeah, he tried to post the TV spot for the movie you want to see on your fucking feed.
He was going to, and I was like, no, this ends here.
No.
I was gowned off, and he was fucking, was Balrog?
Balrog, yep.
Yeah, Balrog, yeah.
You shall not post! What spoilers?
I was not in the mood either, because I already been spoiled on the latest trailer for Doolittle, and I'm like, I don't want to know anymore. Stop.
Yeah, I told Caitlin the thing that you said, and it's like...
Yeah, because I asked if it was even a cool one, and he said no, and I was like, let's find out then. And I was just like, oh, okay. I wish it had been something cooler, you know, like...
Mothra.
God.
Not even a moth, but that was still. But like...
I mean, that's what the original does.
Well, yeah, the original ended on like a giant snail with like a home inside its shell, and then also a giant moth
with a perfect spiral staircase built into its shell.
Staircase, yeah, I appreciate it so much. So I was just like, this is impractical, but no other filmmaker nowadays would do it, so I appreciate it times 1,000.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate it so much that I'm like, you know what? This is beautiful. A spiral staircase inside a snail shell.
But yeah,
yeah, I just wish it had been a different creature, you know? Because it's like, if you're gonna do that, go big, man. Do, like, something we haven't really seen in theaters before.
Yeah, do like a Yeti.
Do the chimera of that one girl and her dog from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Do a little Hester.
I thought you were talking about a little chimera.
Just a shot of Robert Downey Jr. going across the water riding a chupacabra.
No, I like the idea of a chimera. I like the idea of a chimera, and then just like dual try-cycle analyze each head.
God.
Just trying to like talk to each other. It's like, okay, what's your problem? Well, my friend here, the snake, won't shut up and keeps listening to grunge music while I'm trying to study for finals. And then the goat head is like, oh no, I love eating hay, and he just never stops eating, and it ruins my bowels.
Oh yeah, the issues of sharing bowels with other people. Like, I don't want to eat right now.
With other animals, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy being a chimera.
He makes me take all the shit. I don't want to take all the shit.
He just gets to eat. Meanwhile, I have to drink like a gallon of Pepto-Bismol.
The selfish fuck.
The snakehead has like headphones on the entire time, going through its emo teen phase. Doesn't want to listen to anyone.
Do what Chapter 2 was afraid to do. Bring me a giant turtle from space.
Oh, they didn't do that? Aww.
Wow.
I know that.
Isn't it weird that a non-spoiler is worse than just as bad as hearing a spoiler?
Yeah.
Because
when I read about that, I wanted. Because when I read that, I was like really excited to see that.
I wanted that for obvious reasons.
People told me that it wasn't in there, and I'm just like, why?
It's a fucking giant turtle that's the emissary of Stephen King's entire mythology.
Yeah, so his enemy is basically just Gamera.
Child orgy scene, but that's another story.
Well, you know. But
we all forget about that part of the book, don't we?
No, because the media talked about it.
We just don't acknowledge it.
We just don't talk about it.
Also, it wasn't as much an orgy as a gangbang.
It's so bad, though.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
Sorry, wait. Now you're gonna have to explain to me the difference between these two things, because I thought they were just synonyms.
Orgy? No. Orgy's like where all of you are kind of going at it together, more or less. But it was more focused on the one girl.
Yeah.
They were literally like, you bond all of us together, and she's like, great, now I gotta take all this dick.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It was awesome.
Lawnmower Man was just a literal book about a man eating a lawn. He was literally eating grass. Like that's the thing. It's just like, as much as people put Stephen King on a pedestal, I'm like, he wrote so much garbage though. He
was on so many drugs.
But like
he could have part of Keith Richards at one point.
I mean, yeah. That's true, but that's no excuse for like putting a child orgy in your book.
No, I'm not excusing it whatsoever. It should not have been in there. Even he regrets it now. But I'm just like, why did you even have it in there?
Why did you put it in there in the first place?
For the art! Listen, if I don't hear that 7-hour cut put the turtle in, it's dead.
Yeah, consider you just watched the turtle. No, just consider you watched an entire trilogy based on a space turtle. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was great. There was a sick air combat scene I wasn't expecting.
I honestly might show you Gamera the Brave, because Gamera the Brave is a really sweet film.
Okay.
It's generally a sweet film. Kayla knows.
So I just read
including her mom
from Gina Carano's Twitter. That someone was asking her like what it was like to be Baby Yoda's first Force choke victim, and she was like, "Okay, you're gonna think that I'm like a whip for this, but I passed out twice during the choking scene, so that shit was for real."
Oh wow!
Oh damn!
Oh, Devon, did you see how Funko Pop bungled the Mandalorian?
What did they do? Oh, did they say his name?
No, they revealed another Mandalorian character that no one's seen yet.
Oh, I read that there was a like a toy that revealed maybe the mystery character from episode 5 we never learned about.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Really
you can keep Baby Yoda under wraps for a year and a half, and even keep Bryce Dallas Howard's kids from breathing a word, but you can't keep the Funko Pop people from spoiling one Mandalorian.
That's a shame.
Never trust the Funko Pop people.
Never trust
Never.
the Funko Pop.
Never trust them. Did you see the Respawn news today?
Well, Vincent Pell left for his own studio.
He did not leave, but he is shepherding a new studio, or rather rebranding an existing one into a new thing, so that they could start a new IP. But he will still be head of Respawn. But Stig Asmussen is going to take a more narrative control level at the company. Who's, God of War 3 / Fallen Order guy.
Okay. Is Apex Legends still big? Like, I know it's like worth the...
Unclear.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
Apex Legends.
I know it's still really big. I deleted it finally. I just had enough.
I had enough! I couldn't stand it no more!
Oh, Kara, you actually do... I fucked up something the other day. You do actually have to pick some magic, because you do actually have some magic.
Carl, are you here?
Hello?
I think she stepped away.
Oh, okay.
That's fine, I'll message her if I need to.
She'll be back soon. What, Mom? Yeah? I don't play Fortnite. But thank you. It's all good, Mama.
Did you get the Star Wars DLC? Did you remember Palpatine's message?
You can only hear in Fortnite!
No, my mom was trying to be nice.
Daily reminder that now canonically the Star Wars viewing order is 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, Fortnite, 9.
Oh god, this is so bad.
Sam, as I don't know about now, but as of October, the player base was 70 million.
Man, that's still a lot. Yeah.
It's
That's
still
not gonna
a
die down anytime soon.
No, Fortnite's going strong. Apex is going strong.
Oh, that was for Apex, yeah.
That was for Apex, yeah.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
You know what? I was looking at someone playing Burnout 3, and then I was thinking back to like Apple Street and NBA Street. Especially NBA Street. NBA Street is another like game franchise that I love. Like I adore. NBA Street. Well, specifically NBA Street 2 is the one I was thinking of. And remember, NBA Street 3 had a Mario Peach playable. It was great. That's specifically for the GameCube, obviously.
Because apparently a lot of people, I never touched this
dish rag.
Apparently a lot of people here are like fucking FIFA Street.
I think you gotta speak over the mic a little closer.
People were like, the FIFA Street was like fantastic.
All the Street games are good. Emerald Street's great. Like they all had like a really strong, vibrant art style that was very distinct and made them stand out a lot. It was fun. They were fun. But they just were unheard of for a while, and now instead we're getting Madden every year and like nothing else to like say, hey, here's something for the fans who want, well, not really fans, but like people who love the franchise and who want to see it come back. And like, I kind of want that to happen, but at the same time, I don't know if I want it to happen considering where EA's at right now and their mentality.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Hey, here's the new Burnout game. You have one track for free and the rest are DLC.
Yeah. Man, Burnout 3 is so good.
You're gonna get Burnout the Run.
Oh Jesus, they're right. I don't want that.
No, you don't. Okay, I heard recently that the like it was either the Wii or the Wii U version of Need for Speed The Run didn't have the run bits, and I thought that was hysterical.
That is hysterical, actually.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
It was like this.
But yeah, like, I probably want those games, like, remastered, or in certain ways, like, I wouldn't mind a sequel to them, but, like, I don't... It's hard to say if I really even want that, because it's just like, I know what will happen if I get them. So, that's the debacle.
You know the messy homunculus form?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, be careful what you wish for. Because otherwise you get
scary dog.
Otherwise you get...
Sometimes dead is better.
Exactly. Sometimes you get Def Jam Icon.
Yeah. Sometimes you get what happened, Def Jam Icon.
Doesn't matter, series. I'm sad it's kind of dead, actually.
So like,
really sad it's dead.
When I went back to the Star Fox LP and I saw the bit where Matt said, I want to make a show called What Happened, one of the things he said was, I want to make the last episode of the show should be what happened, where the show fell off, and how it got there. And it made me realize that if Matt wanted to fulfill that joke, which he might, because he's like that, he might... well, I don't think he would ever do it. But
what happened, best friend?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that was my idea. Like, he just, like, talks about how much he misses his friends, and everyone's really sad about it. Oh.
Oh no.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in...
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming of it. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found
kind of going through this pretty generous phase. I'm finding First Titan.
Talk to your neighbors.
What part are you at?
Suspicious before.
I'm finding the First Titan.
Oh wow, good job. Oh wait, the first one. Oh, I was thinking the last fight.
No, not close.
Isn't it great how that fight's like a real fight?
Yeah, like actual timing and shit.
See the soot stains?
Man, this, like, man, honestly, like, fuck the people who said this game's awful when, like, this set piece is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, this,
that Rock Titan fight alone was a masterpiece.
This entire world's just great. Like, holy shit.
Do I have to give my like the things you like speech? Do I have to do it, Devin?
You know what? Here's the thing, Hex. On one hand, you should make it. On the other hand, that's a speech that has value. And as we know... that's not allowed here. Fuck. But if you can find a way to twist it into a way where it has no value, I will allow it.
No, there's no way I can twist that to have no value whatsoever.
You gotta follow the rules.
Can you somehow replace words with shadow so that it?
Yeah. Can you obfuscate it so that it sounds worthless, but it's not?
Let Shadow like the things that Shadow likes. It doesn't matter if you don't like the things that Shadow likes, just let him like the things that he likes. Don't let Shadow worry about the scores of the things he likes, because really scores mean nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It's a pointless amount given to a game, depending on someone else's opinion that shouldn't matter to Shadow, but Shadow's opinion.
I very much agree. I just wish the Shadow would admit he likes porn.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just acknowledge your like of porn, and we would shut up.
It's fine.
Okay, no, we'll still make jokes, but like we wouldn't get onto you near as much.
Well, yeah, it's a good thing that no one knows what I like, because then there would be jokes.
Yeah. Fuck off!
No, I know you do.
No one knows what I like either.
Here's the thing. People do.
About it that I forgot.
No. Here's the thing. People do know what I like because well, Stephanie was a thing, or is a thing rather. Happened at a point, rather.
Was a thing.
Is still a
Was
thing,
a
but it's
person.
not. Is still a thing, but it's not a direct thing in that way. I should stop talking. Anyways,
You're digging
Witcher,
a deep hole.
Witcher, Geralt.
That's a turnaround.
That was a deep hole you had yourself in there.
So excited for Hex to send this clip to Stephanie.
Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clipping it as we speak.
Yeah.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
It's funny how while you're going on this roller coaster of emotion right now, I'm literally on a roller coaster of emotion.
It's like poetry.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm literally on this choo-choo ride, like
That
fighting the
fucking-
Hercules Titan.
That fucking tweet that was like George Lucas, it's like poetry. It rhymes. And J.J. Abrams, it's like a chorus. It repeats. Super good.
That's pretty good. Good one, Donald. You called the rock dumb.
Eat shit, Rock.
He goes, "Gam!" And you're like, is that voice actor okay?
I have graduation around here.
So the guy that plays Donald is clearly getting to the end, and I really hope that... Because that guy, he's the second person to play Donald, right? Like, he's the second one ever. He was
really?
taught...
Okay.
He was taught by the guy that did the voice originally, this is how you do it. Well, it was more... it's my understanding... They were in like a place and he really wanted to meet him because like he was like, how do you do that? But at a certain point in his life, he figured out how to do it on his own, and no one else had ever figured out how to do it in front of him. Like other people can do it now, but like at that time, no one else had ever gotten it. And he tried to meet him, and he was kind of brushing him off. And then he did the voice, and he's like, "What? You could do it?" And
Are you telling me the Donald Duck voice is a hidden, forbidden jutsu?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you right now. It's specific to one village only.
To one.
Believe it.
Bloodline technique.
Yes. And so he like trained him in like all the ways to do it better, including, and this is something I think is funny, is he told him all the words and syllables that you can't do in that voice, that you just can't do. That I'm telling you right now, Nomura absolutely wrote into scripts. Because if he needs Donald to say something to get fucking wrecked, he's gonna say it, and you're gonna die to say it. And that guy's clearly getting up there, and at least his voice in 3 sounds like he's maybe not doing so hot anymore, and I really hope he's looking for the next person in the bloodline right now.
Yeah, to pass the bloodline technique that kills you
I hope
as
he's,
you use it.
Yeah, as his fucking power drains. There's a video of that guy who he looks like a fairly normal dude, but when I watched him go from like his regular voice to switching into that on the spot, I was losing it. I couldn't reconcile seeing a real human switch.
Forbidden knowledge.
It was like I was gaining eyes on the inside.
I love the fact that you're telling me that the Donald Duck voice is a forbidden bloodline technique.
It is!
That only one wielder can use because it actively saps your strength and life force.
Meanwhile, Bill Farmer is just like, oh, I get to make this voice and I'm fine!
Wait. It's not a forbidden jutsu.
Yes, it is.
It's one for all.
Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Because it kills you.
Exactly!
Is this a spoiler?
Well, I just read Toshinori gets weak. How do you say this? Oh my god.
Okay. I got real scared right there that you pulled the shadow.
No, it is not a spoiler.
No, because I thought you knew.
Oh, I thought you knew. Aren't you caught up on the manga? Says Yadothan?
Oh no! Don't worry, Devin. It's in the Legends canon.
I literally just meant it's because Toshiro it gets weak.
Oh man.
Once he passes over.
Oh.
So I use that as an example. To me, it was closer. That's all.
Oh.
I would not spoil that for you.
Let me look up the guy who plays Donald Duck's name again.
You know, the goofy voice is just like having no jutsu at all. It's being Rock Lee.
You're not wrong.
His name is Tony Anselmo. And the original was Clarence Nash. Oh yeah, there's that fucking clip that I've talked about where he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh, Kara, you here? No. Hex mentioned you're gonna have to pick some spells out.
Hey, she's not here.
I forgot that. I thought you didn't have spells, but then I looked.
I know how to do this shit.
Get off my back!
I've been in a campaign or two.
Oh,
you don't know
Rex
me.
just mentioned it, I thought.
Kara does actually play D&D.
I know.
I could be a real bastard and just be like.
Oh yeah.
Because
I don't know if
you're
that's
gonna be like that and you're gonna flaunt the knowledge. I'm gonna go and you still picked that class, really? With the knowledge? Okay, I mean, weird flex.
Kara's like a fucking necromancer.
Oh, wait.
No, I fully believe Kara's a necromancer. No, actually, she's
I meant real life.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, that's fair.
Wow, that platoon is some bastards.
Bloodstains. That's where Fabian lay when they
Jesus.
It says that there's still something in this alley I have to find, but I'm not seeing it.
Do I really see what type of person who raised the dead?
Yes?
For your bidding.
Yes, just so you have somebody to torture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Had a look at your
I
sculptures.
mean, not to make people feel better or to resurrect loved ones, just for them to be your bidding.
Never seen a bust that size on one.
Like, I fully believe Shadow finally dies and finds peace in life, and you resurrect him and go, bitch, you thought I was done?
It'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple.
Hey, that's a valid reason.
Assuming I'm understanding this right, this dwarf was making a sculpture and his brother was like, make the tits bigger. He's like, dude, come on. I'm trying to get this commission done. His brother's in his ear like, bigger. Which is how I imagine every conversation with Shadow goes.
No, it's more make the anus prolapse.
Not even peeked inside since they found Fabian.
Let the good times roll, like says Shadow.
We'll have him back soon. Oh Lord, help
And
us
there's
all.
so much lore that hasn't happened. I'm very excited to dump some of this lore on him and be like, this is what happens when you leave us alone for a few weeks.
Yeah.
The cavern has deepened since you left.
More bloodstains.
Like
your own anus.
Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
I mean, do we have proof that he's not being double-fisted right now?
This looks like it was kicked.
I mean, he is with his family, so you really never
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If anything, it's more evidence.
To be fair, I think he wishes he was rather than being with his family.
You think he wishes he was being fisted by his family?
No, I think he'd rather get double-fisted than be with his family right now.
By his family?
I never said by his family.
Oh my god, what the fuck is up with those trees in the window? Like what? I'm staring at like a JPEG, a GIF of a JPEG in the background right now. What's going on there? Jeez. Let's see.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured for a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't a stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard and made a pyre of sculptures.
Geralt's telling this guy about how his brother died, and he's like, no, please, I didn't want the details. And he just keeps talking and telling them to him. No, sir, I just wanted you to find out where he is and kill the guy. I don't want to know how he did. He's like, and then he tortured him, and then he brought him over to there, and then he pulled his leg off. He's like, oh god, stop! Stop! Stop!
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
Find Eustace the Corpse Collector. I'd rather do that next. Alright, well, actually, which one of these does the game consider more important? I'll go check the alleyway first. Hold on a second. Let me see this. I need to check this. Wait a fucking minute.
What happened?
I'm staring at a fucking... I need to make sure that this is the same person that I'm thinking of. Okay, I can confirm I'm staring at an image of Dr. Phil's mansion that is covered in guns.
That's fun.
You mean America?
Yeah. And this tweet is pointing out that it looks like a fucking weapon merchant's office in an SMT game. You know what? That's fair. Is Dr. Phil the kind of person who, if, like, one of those shows goes badly, he's like, you're gonna change your ways before I fucking cap you?
Maybe. Unclear.
Very unclear.
Right. What a freak.
Like
The best stock in all Novic. No need to push. Very good.
Let me help you.
Okay. I can get rid of all of these except for one. There we go. Oh damn, those are what were weighing me down. Shit. %5 bonus gold. Oh, holy shit, let's strap that onto Roach.
Bye.
I need money. I like money.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So, Kara, what game are you gonna play next, honey?
What? 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I was counting down to it, but I messed up the countdown. You said it sooner.
All Novigrad. No need to.
She always says it ASAP.
Very good.
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
One of it's okay, Kara. One of these days, Caitlin's gonna snap though.
Oh no.
And she will attempt to destroy you with all 4 of her feet. Heights, not height. Height. Height.
I got it.
Yeah. Someone appreciates art.
Would make the joke good.
No, I just thought people didn't hear it.
Like a stand-up in a really shitty comedy.
Please clap. Please clap. Please clap.
Bye.
Making some good progress tonight.
Imagine not doing too bad in this world.
That's good. Whistling Wendy. Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
I don't know about that.
A brazier. This time of year.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Wait. Wait, poor townsman. Oh god, Whistling Wendy betrayed me and ratted me out to these men that want to punch me. What do you mean eye for an eye? You attacked me! There we go.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Lady, you don't need to call yourself a whore. That's just, it's a lack of confidence and it's degrading to yourself. Have confidence.
Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime?
Yeah.
Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Shit.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me.
See, there you go with that word again, girl. Come on. Don't be like
that. I was
that.
looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Her dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
All right, Whistling Wendy, you be on your way.
Awful poor,
A brazier. This time of year? Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Wait on his heel.
What exactly is refocuser, Devin?
One sec. Refocuser recharges your focus.
Oh, okay. That was actually kind of obvious. I should probably know that. That's so saying I saw a title.
You second guessed yourself.
Before the guards arrived.
I did.
Ran this way.
I was thinking, like, how are you getting so far so quick? But you're skipping cutscenes, so that's how.
Yep. I'm speedrunning this bitch.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't say that! Don't say that!
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I get to complain all I want.
Oh no! Sam has become what he has hated all along.
No, I think revenge value is very undervalued. Too.
Oh no!
No, sorry, I should say like just the spirit sake. I think that Kingdoms 2's revenge value is very undervalued.
Hold on, hold your hand over your mic so you're more muffled. There you go. I can barely tell that it's not from, what's his name, Bizkit?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. There are two Bizkits in the Kingdom Hearts speedrunning community. There's Bizkit 047 and Bloody Biscuits, and they're both assholes.
Oh my god, who would call themselves Bloody Biscuits?
Bloody Biscuits.
I don't know.
Bloody Biscuits is the guy that made that that Kingdom Hearts 2 video more than just pressing the X button, which was pretty positive at the time, but then he's like, yeah, well, it's unfortunate that Kingdom Hearts 3 destroyed the series, but...
Yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 destroyed the series, not recoded.
And yeah, and by the way, these are people that, like, when you ask them what was wrong with the game, if you say, like, yeah, the thing that happened to Kairi was pretty crappy, they go, what?
What?
What are you talking about? Like,
a bad thing happened to a woman in franchise? I don't consider that. No,
yeah, no, what
complain about these mechanics.
These mechanics that aren't these are the people that go, listen, when I press this button in Kingdom Hearts 3, I expect this. But when I press this button in Devil May Cry 5, this happens, and they think that that's like a reasonable comparison.
They compare, oh my god, it's the half button press people who do comment on those Super Mario 64 videos. The ones about to have button presses.
Yep.
Where you don't use the A button. Wow. Video games should be cancelled.
Yeah, they should. We should just throw them out.
God.
Throw out humanity.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
Wait, why does the coroner want to see me?
Say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
The whole time.
Yeah, I get in there, and he's like, well, Geralt, you've been dead for 7 years. And he's like, wait, isn't that when the books happened? He's like, shh. Don't talk about it. Eustace.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Yeah, you look like you work with corpses, all right.
I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, now I remember this.
Yeah, I remember. No ice, no one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
I'm gonna go back and rename the yesterday's one as Fucking 0% value, episode 0.
Episode 0 Shadow.
Yeah. Prologue to Shadow.
Prologue to Shadow.
And then in 2 days I will put up an episode called 0% value episode 3 Peace.
Bye everybody.
Yeah, and then the show ends. We never do that one from then on.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so poorly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery Sal, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid.
Oh no, you peeps.
What do you mean?
Hey, Mr. Morgue guy, you could be slightly less sexist.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
Oh, shit!
A prick. It's none of your fucking concern.
Fuck.
What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
How dare you accuse me, man who is clearly robbing all these corpses, and it's my job to not do that, of robbing all these corpses. I would never do that. Why are all their pockets empty if you touched them? None of your damn business.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Jesus, dude. Yeah! There's a punch him option! Yeah! Yeah!
Boy, fucking hell. What was that for?
For everything.
Oh, I love Geralt. Oh, man. Hey, let's give you a real sexist character. You get to beat his fucking ass.
Texas gives monsters the shits.
Alright, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Because my stomach is attacking me. I will be back momentarily.
Motherfucker, eat.
Eat.
No, do not make me. Yeah, it's open.
Oh wow, this is the same boss music they reused for the Pirates World. I mean, not that I'm playing, it's great, but...
Oh, that's surprising.
Oh!
Woohoo!
I return.
You have returned.
What are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
Holy shit. It's a good point.
I know.
What am I talking about? What am I thinking about? Now see this right here? This is 0% value right here. In a nutshell.
Exactly.
This is on brand. I leave and nothing happens.
Yep.
And now I will
Kinda
eat.
like when you're here.
And now I will eat and nothing will happen. If anything, it will drive more people away because I'm chewing.
Yep. That's
No, that will bring in the special weirdos.
No.
Ooh,
That'll
the
only
shadows.
that will only happen if I tag the stream as social eating.
I don't get those people.
I don't get it
But
either.
to each their own.
show feet.
The thing is, like, I would not necessarily understand.
Wait, Quentin Tarantino entered the chat? Damn, man.
Well, I gotta make the man happy. Otherwise, he won't let me into his next movie. All those feet you've seen in those movies, those me. My feet.
Wow. Should've known.
He's really been into you for a long time, then.
Yeah.
Kevin's a world-famous foot model, and none of us realize.
Yep.
He started when he was a child.
Yeah, just how Tarantino likes him.
You get paid extra for child.
No, to be fair, I haven't heard that Tarantino likes children.
The thing,
Yeah.
the thing that I don't get about social eating, well, I mean, I get, but I don't get, is that, like, when I first heard of it, I was like, so that's guys, like, watching girls eat, right? Like, that's their fetish. But then it's like, no, it's also guys watching people watching guys eat. I'm like, oh, okay.
There are the gays.
It's true. They like that crunch.
This is the way.
God. Before it got canned, were people genuinely excited for that Star Trek Tarantino film? Is that a thing people really wanted to see?
I think it was, but I don't know why.
I think
Are there just a lot of people that...
It was
Go ahead.
so different. I think that's why. I think people
Probably.
wanted it just because it was such a different idea.
It was, yeah, no one was gonna know what exactly that was gonna be like. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That and everyone really wanted to see Data's feet, I guess.
I mean, that's possible. Data's cool.
One day, I'm gonna have to, like, nut up and set up, like, a Star Trek watch-along, and it'll be the ridiculously long watch-along.
I watched that. I watched all of Next Generation in prep for Picard. That show said trans rights very early on.
Yeah, I've seen that clip.
Also, Whoopi Goldberg's character has probably one of the best lines on love in that entire, like, series.
Yeah, Caitlin, honestly, I am a really big fan of Theodore Rex. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
What? No, like, I know Whoopi's in Theodore Rex, but I don't know what that has to do with me talking about her.
That was the joke.
Whoopi's also in Sister Act and the arguably better Sister Act 2.
Ooh.
Hey, listen, it's called No Value. I've got to put the No Value out there.
That's true. I feel like here's the thing. Sam has agreed to watch a lot of things with me. And I feel like at one point I said, can we watch Theodore Rex? And I think he said no. Never.
No, absolutely not.
And that's the one thing he puts his foot down for. Which you would think he would not, given the premise.
I watched Theodore Rex. It's bad.
It is not good.
Yeah. It is not worth the chuckles.
Yeah. Not even the fuckles.
No.
But yeah, Star Trek seems cool. Seems like if I set up a watch for that, it's like 2 years.
No! Well, it depends. Like, what would you want to watch?
All of it.
Because there's some of it you don't need to see.
I'm sure. But gotta know.
Yeah, it just depends, like, which Star Trek do you want to watch?
What about Star Trek?
Most likely I would just watch the good stuff with someone. At the same time, I might go and look at some of the other stuff on my own.
Well, I mean, do you want to watch Next Generation? Do you want to watch Original, Voyager?
I would say the
Yeah, you did
essentials.
the good one, so don't worry about Voyager.
I would say whatever people consider essential.
Well, again, that's real different because like different people have different. Star Trek's very decisive over people going, "This was the best one." No, this was the best one. You don't need to read. You don't need to watch this one. Oh, you really don't need to watch this one. So, saying the phrase "whatever's essential" has a very different meaning for who you're asking.
Some people will say that the original series is the only thing you need to watch. Some people say Voyager's the only thing you need to watch. They're stupid, but they're out there.
The truth is out there.
Bad, but it's not the best.
There is no best.
No, it's just your personal preference.
Yeah, like that's it's like someone saying what's essential to watch for the Star Wars.
That being said, there are great episodes in every single series.
Yeah,
And
I would
those
imagine.
great episodes are essential.
The Voyager highlight reel.
More like the Deep Space Nine highlight reel.
Well, it's difficult to say what I want to watch when I don't even know what half of the things you said are. Other than like the original and Next Generation, which I get.
Just watch Into Darkness. That's all you need.
On repeat for several hours, and then after the fourth watching, you watch Star Trek Nemesis, then you go back.
Yep. Oh, especially Nemesis.
That's the true essential viewing order.
Is this some kind of a machete order you presented to me?
You're a liar if you think that's not true.
God.
Really, for the original series, the only episode you need to watch is Trouble with Tremblers. There you go, done.
It's true. That's the only original series episode to watch. Nothing else at all matters.
Yep.
So watch that one episode and stop Star Trek forever.
Yeah. There you go. See, Devin, you knew
Sounds good to me.
all along how to watch it. Now you know what, Devin? You know what the real order to watch is? Just watch Galaxy Quest.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I think I have seen. I think I actually have seen Galaxy Quest.
Then watch it again.
If you want to avoid watching all of the original series, just watch Galaxy Quest, and you will get a perfect representation of what it was.
Yeah. That's all I ever watched, and I never need to watch any other Star Trek show.
Is that actually the extent of your Star Trek?
No, I'm alright, because I did watch the 2009 one and Into Darkness. I also watched Wrath-A-Con in Austin.
Wrath-A-Con's a great movie.
It's an okay movie.
Oh shit! Keep going, Cara. Lower the value. Lower the value.
Yeah, I feel like whatever we'd have said, Cara would have just lowered the value. So if someone had said, "Oh, it was an okay movie," Cara would have went, "Oh, it's a bad movie."
Here's the thing: it's a good movie that is extremely overhyped.
Oh no, I'll agree it's overhyped, but I still think it's a great movie. But like, yeah, it is very overhyped and very, I would say, overrated by some.
So then how can you say it's a great movie if you agree that it's overhyped?
Would you say that Into Darkness has somewhat lessened its
Because
impact?
there's a lot of people who would say it's one of the best movies of all time. I definitely
That's
disagree on
true.
that.
There are people who would legitimately say that.
A lot of me going, it's great, is the memories I have of like watching it with my dad and just the good feeling it has with me, and I enjoy it. But I would not say it's one of my favorite movies or one of the best movies of all time.
But again, would you say that Into Darkness has lessened its impact in any way?
I never saw Into Darkness.
Okay.
I heard it was shit.
I'd say the same thing with any. It's technically not a remake, but any pseudo remake or remake in general only lessens the impact of a movie if you allow it to do so.
Okay.
That's why I've never been bothered by any remake that's ever been made.
And we're all done.
I just don't let it bother me.
It's one of my best friends watching that. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
The originals are always going to be there. Like,
yeah.
Like a perfect example, the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. They're not that bad. They're not as good as the originals, but they're not that bad.
They can never undo the glory of Ninja Rap, is what Kara's saying.
Yeah, Turtles in Time is the pinnacle of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Of course it is. It's the one they reference in the animated movie, and the animated movie is great.
The animated movie tried. I give respect for that.
As much as people complained about every stupid rumor that was going around about those movies, the final outcome that came about was not that bad. It was enjoyable, wasn't as good as the first one, but even if it was bad, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
It's not gonna tarnish the original. And it only tarnishes shit if you allow it to tarnish it.
Yeah. I will be right back.
My favorite version of Replicon is the Nestor Pancake version, where they played Phil Collins and the Aerosmith, and they were like, we're playing it in a way to like make the scene funny. It's like, no, it actually works really well. God damn it.
Woohoo, I did all the research things. And now back to the plot. No, I did the birthday party. I don't know where the plot is. I'm still...
Ooh.
Where's the plot? Can I see the plot now? Nope, no plot marker yet. There we go, there's the plot marker. That's where you were hiding.
Ooh! That's a toughie. God, we got any patterns now and stuff.
Oh yeah, so remember, the only thing that you are... Well, actually, here's the thing. Food is actually genuinely useful in Critical. Like, I would recommend doing stuff with it.
Yeah.
But you really want to upgrade those keys, which means a lot of asteroid shooting. Because unlike in the main game, well, all your keys are available from the start, which means you're going to be picking and choosing what you like, or maybe going back and forth between them. If you settle on what keys you like early, that's great, but I was switching throughout until like the last couple stages.
Oh, see, that's your mistake. That's your mistake, buddy. Because I know what I'm going for. Honey spouts.
All the way to the end, though. I don't know how viable that's gonna be.
It's gonna be incredibly
That's
viable.
how viable it is.
Exactly. I'm gonna plaster honey all over the organization.
That's some phrasing.
All over the goo.
This is the part where if Shadow was here, he would make a joke about Larcene and everyone would be uncomfortable.
Yeah, he would do that. So that's cool, because like the fight with like the Heartless Tower is like I was actually being more attentive with that fight. And the thing I did I didn't tell my attention, even though it should have, is like when their eyes glow red, that's when you just deflect.
Oh yeah, that was in 0.2. 0.2 is honestly way harder than 3 was. But maybe I'm just remembering from critical mode on that.
Got me phone. Hooray. So the 3 I'm probably gonna go for is Ultima, Honey Spout, and... Huh. That's a good question. What would the 3rd one be?
Pirate?
Maybe the Pirates one?
No, absolutely not.
Really? Mine in the sand.
No.
Yeah, no.
Classic tone?
Not in this playthrough.
Classic tone?
Yeah, you know what classic tone I probably would go with. Or the Ratatouille one.
Here's the thing.
Oh, no.
I genuinely feel like I made a huge mistake bringing the hammer and drill variant into the final bosses. It was not helpful. And the reason for that is because combos are basically impossible to get all the way with that thing, specifically the hammer, because it has that one move where Sora hits forward and then he hits back to get enemies behind him, but when you're doing a one-on-one fight, or worse, that just means they'll teleport away. It just drops the combo every time, so I don't know if Classic Tone's the way to go.
I'll see. I actually should look at the bonuses for each one.
Oh, you can see them all when you open the thing up.
Well, yeah, because it's been a while. I know the Hercules one's actually pretty great, because, you know...
It is. So is the Ratatouille one, because food.
Oh yeah, fuck it, I'm going with the Ratatouille one.
Oh god, challenge tokens. Fuck. Taskmaster.
Hey, guess what? At least you're having a better time with that than Fabio was, because he was doing all the Taskmaster challenges without the right stick.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Caitlin, see how many of those challenges you could do just with one stick? Just to see.
No.
So you can replicate the experience.
How about
understand his pain? Yeah. Learn his pain.
I don't want to learn his pain. He can experience the pain all on his own.
Wow, Caitlin. Jesus.
Wow.
I do not share that experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Caitlin's like, I ain't empathizing with you.
How about you do it, Dylan?
I have, actually.
You did it without the right stick?
I didn't say I finished it, but I definitely loaded it up to try. Alright, I will be right back. One more time. We've had a good 25 minutes of no gameplay, 0% value fulfilled.
Good.
It's what we need.
How to poison your own stream 101.
Oh god, finding these costumes at a costume party would be rough. Yes, spider bros.
Man, I'm really happy I got that name. Like, I was telling Sam earlier, I had like a bunch of shitty names, and some good ones, but they were all taken. The first one I wanted was the Trash Cast, but that was taken. Yeah, and then the one that I was fond of, but I landed on the one I got was the second class cast. I thought that was pretty good, but
that
in the
sounds
end,
like some fucking political shit right there.
yeah. In the end, 0% value won out.
The second class cast sounds like a right-wing podcast made by white men who thinks that just because feminism exists, they are somehow second-class citizens.
Yeah, well. Like I said, we need to make sure no one listens to the Listen, we need to make sure no one listens to this podcast. Therefore, if I finally said podcast by accident, I knew that was gonna happen if I keep saying cast.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. But yeah, we need nobodies to, the only people that can watch, we need to make sure nobody's watching the show. So if Republicans are if Republicans are watching the show, we fulfilled that goal that no one is watching.
No, because then they would respond to the show.
No, they wouldn't. They would attempt to respond, and then we'd be like, "Do y'all hear something?"
I don't know about that.
Y'all hear something in the wind? Hello, Tiger. You're on TV. Not really.
I hear the sound of a fart in the wind.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you.
You sure about that?
Happy to aid your investigation.
I don't know what a libertarian identifies as.
Well, Tiger, I want you tonight
to a vote for the other team is what it is.
Tiger, there's one thing I need you to be from now on.
Okay.
When the Twitch stream is live, okay?
What is that?
I need you to provide 0% value to this stream. Can you do that?
Change nothing about
I was waiting for someone to take it because I knew someone was going to.
Listen, Tiger, you didn't hear it from me.
I'm going to bed. Good.
That's pretty good.
Now see,
sure he was gonna fall asleep not even 5 seconds later anyway.
Now I have a problem with this because that added value. Oh, see, now the value's gone. Awesome.
Fuck you.
I mean, let's not forget, while he's gone, you are Shadow.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, you got a few more days left.
That's true. That's true. You are the temporary Shadow.
Do I have a notebook? I have a notebook, right?
To write what? To drop boobs in? You gotta complete the image?
No.
No, Shadow can't draw, so...
This notebook helps me
Tiger
remember
was
that
having...
there's nobody in this room with me.
Tiger was having a mental breakdown because he's still making fun of me. Then he's like, oh wait, he was making fun of Shadow, not me. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. This isn't my beautiful home.
Who left you in my beautiful home?
I don't have a pencil. Damn it. Oh, there's one.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm sure that now that you have that, once you find your pencil, you can give it to Jonathan.
That's true.
That's the guy that hates everything, right?
You know what? Shadow, this week, you earned my respect.
Somewhere Shadow's heart grew 3 times the size.
He's like, I
He finally gets recognition, and it's not given to him. It's the ultimate devil's trick.
Oh.
The devil's greatest trick was convincing you he didn't exist, motherfucker.
Yeah, but not as Tiger Gypsy. Just some fucker who has an obsession with.
That reminds me, I hope Shadow comes back soon so the Tiger comes back. I hope Shadow comes back so we can get Tiger back.
Well, damn, that's the first and last time I'll ever hear you mourn.
Yeah.
For the name Tiger.
Yeah.
He's been away for so long.
So Hex, the other day, he got really mad about this, and I think it's pretty funny, but he deserves an explanation now, I guess. So the other day, Tiger comes into the call before anybody else arrives, and I'm about to open my mouth, and I see that he's playing Paladins, and and so in my brain, I'm like, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna either wait for someone else to show up, or I'm gonna wait till Tiger speaks to me first, and then I will respond. He did not speak once for like 20 minutes, and I just sat there like, is he really not gonna say anything? Like, holy shit!
I said hello!
I don't remember that. I don't think that's true.
Okay, to be fair, it's always in a Tiger whisper, so you do have to perk his ear.
Yeah.
And you know what? Devin's forgiven then.
And then when Caitlin got here, I was like, oh, hi, Caitlin, and he got super mad, and I was like, well, I'll be honest, it's because you were playing Paladins, and then he went on a 3-day, like, in-the-corner pouting tirade about what's wrong with Paladins, and I'm like, I'm not dignifying that with a fucking answer.
Listen, Devin, he looks up to you, honey. Be nice to him.
I don't know how that happens.
No, we need to teach him a lesson.
It's because, like, you're the closest in age to him, and so, like, you're his senpai, and it's
oh god, no, don't make me sound more like Shadow.
He comes into the call, Devin Onisan!
Oh, hi, Tiger.
He fucking confuses me every time he does that.
No, Tiger, I called your phone. It's not outside. It's not in here.
But I agree. I agree with what Hex was trying to say. Yes, he does need to be punished for trying to defend Paladins.
How about you ask Gypsy? No, Gypsy's asleep. Of course, Gypsy's asleep.
Oh god, both of those names that you have are from. Oh god.
Yep.
This is gonna get so worse.
My eyes,
worse.
Tiger, I hate flashlights. Jesus.
I can't handle this.
Wait, you didn't realize that both of his names were from his siblings?
I actually never heard the Gypsy name before. I've heard Tiger.
Tiger, put the flashlight away.
What other revelations is someone hiding here?
I've heard him say Tiger plenty of times. I've never heard him say Gypsy.
Yeah, I've heard him say both plenty of times.
Alright, Tiger. Listen, I tried to find your phone in the garage, I tried to find it in the car, and I tried to find it in the living room.
See, now this is 0% value.
I did not hear.
It was not in the fucking box. Get out the house, bitch.
That didn't rhyme, Caitlin. That wasn't funny.
It's not in a box, but I feel. God damn it.
I feel I'll take a drink on the rocks.
Not fond of Nathaniel.
Oh, I think she got mad at me and closed the door. I'm sorry.
Cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing.
Listen, I like. Listen, if I like a person, I'll be a little nicer.
Because
When?
hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you?
You were always an ass.
I'm sorry, wait, what did Tiger say?
He said that if he likes people, he could sometimes be nice to them, and I'm like, no.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah. Devin, if you like a person, you're nicer to them. Ish.
I mean, no, yeah, that's how it works, not the other thing you said.
What if I like a person, I'm nice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're under no obligation to be nice to people you don't like, but you should probably be nice to the people you do like.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, I'm better at being nice if it's like a one-on-one. I'm not good at. I don't know. It's weird. Like, see, I get talked to my sister.
Man, you're so from high school.
Fucking end this man's whole career.
0%.
Value restored.
No.
No.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, I can.
You can't just say that you restored value that was not restored. As a matter of fact, we want to keep it low.
You can't add any value to this bottle of water. It's water. You can only say water. You can't add Kool-Aid to it or Tang. It stays the way it is.
According to the rules of Star Wars, if I make myself the main character, everything is fixed because I said so. I don't need more experience than you. I just need to be the main character. Everything will fall into place.
The room got real quiet after that.
I know. I'm just gonna draw.
Unfortunately, Tiger, you're not Palpatine's whatever.
I'm just gonna draw. Damn it, she turned the light off on me. Lights on. No.
I read a thing this morning that said originally the movie did have a scene that explained why he came back, but they cut it. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Oh, I just have to
put it in the novel.
Plug that in.
The weird part is, if you read all the novels, it all messes up.
I know it does, but the movie should still work. The novels have always existed to fix what movies break. The Clone Wars are an awesome era now. Not at one point. There was a very specific time where they were not awesome, but then they got awesome.
Yeah, yes. Now nobody talks about any movie. It's just Clone Wars. And
yeah, for Meow Wow.
I should rewatch Rogue One. Because I have some issues with it, but it did a lot of new things for Star Wars, so, you know, I can forgive them. I know you have your misgivings about not HK-47, but he's alright, kinda.
Yeah, kind of.
I hope they do more with him, and I hope they do more with him in that show.
I got a nutcracker for Christmas, and he just stares me down.
What? Is there a fucking rivalry going on here?
There's a nutcracker on my cabinet. He's
Like,
got
like every time the tiger looks away from this nutcracker, it moves.
No, it's just like he's guarding.
You look up at your like your fucking dresser where it is, and you're like, oh, I'm going to sleep now. And you turn over, it's on like your desk shelf next to you with a knife, with the same happy grin.
You know what? If you
actually no, actually no.
If you could stop describing my room for me, then that would be great.
See, I was gonna be really...
describing it. He's in there.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
right now.
My old room only had a bed.
Hey, Tiger,
most bedrooms have like a nightstand of sorts.
Do you think I was like highballing it by assuming you had a dresser and a end table desk? I don't think this is high concept.
I've never had them before. I just got them.
Well, Congratulations, Tiger! I described the fact that you have a room now!
Hi, Mark.
I guess I'm a fucking fortune teller!
I can't. I already tried looking, Emma. I looked. Yes, Emma. I called her.
Yeah.
I think her phone's
it's
either
gripping
dead
him.
or silence.
Yeah, Tiger, you feel that breathing over your neck? Don't turn around.
What? Yes, I checked the car.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
If you
Tiger,
did,
check the car. Go check the car.
If you checked the car, you would have found me.
Yeah. You don't know where he is now.
But no, I'm not there anymore.
It's not in my room.
Call's coming from inside.
She came in and asked me to
If
call.
you don't check the car now, who's going to defuse the bomb?
We gotta save the city.
If her phone's dead, well then I guess we'll find it.
If the phone dies, you die in real life.
Huh? What do you mean 7 days? I am in charge of my
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
That's the same number of days that are in a week.
It's amazing.
What are you trying to pull here?
What are you trying to sell? I ain't got no money.
I told you I'm not selling my house. And I do my mortgage payments on time. Thank you very much.
You mean it push the lotion on the skin? Call someone else.
God.
I dropped my thumb.
You dropped your thumb?
Your thumb?
Pick your phone back up, fuck!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, I took it. Now what you gonna do?
Oh no! Devin's become the new
my
Samara.
finger so
You see me sink into a closet like the Babadook chewing on a thing?
If you sank into my closet, I'd feel really bad for you.
I didn't say it smelled great.
I didn't say that my issue is the smell.
Well, I mean, I'm saying it now. You should really get this skunk out of here.
It's just all the cummy tissue.
Oh, that's what I just stepped in.
That's not hygienic.
Why is it talking? How long has it been in here for?
This is a remake of
Oh god, it's been here so long it's turned green!
This is a weird remake of Rosemary's Baby, I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, that's what's spot on.
Hey Devin, there's a laptop in there. Don't look.
Is that where you keep your weird
Opens it up.
stories?
Opens it up.
my nephew.
Search history. Prolapse. Oh, you really are Shadow. Look at all this prolapse.
Oh no.
Look at all these PayPal payments to prolapse.net.
I love that it has a .net.
Oh yeah. Let's be honest, it would have a .moe.
Why is there a website here that has .lowly? What's that?
It's a lollipop. Don't worry about it. It's just lollipops.
What? Sorry, what did you just say? Because I think you just said something that you don't know what it means, and I'm really concerned right now.
No, I'm trying to cover it up. Shut up.
I distinctly heard the fucking phrasing lula, and I don't like where you were going with that.
I said lollipop. Lollipop.
Yeah, this is not making your case better.
What?
This is not making your case better.
Lollipop?
I said,
But he's saying
in
it.
a weird way.
He's saying it in a really weird, bad time to use anything with the word lolly in it.
It's just a lollipop.
Please stop. Please stop this.
Is that not how you say the word?
What?
Oh, you're
Lollipop.
you're so young.
I know what a lolly is, but I just.
Do you? I hope you don't. I sure shit hope you don't. What has Shadow been teaching you?
Okay, listen.
Shadow roll real deep. You're like a method.
No. Listen. For Tiger, it wouldn't be a lowly. It would be a classmate.
Oh. Okay. Wait, no.
Man, you're right. Shadow did teach him a lot of tricks.
No. You are about as young as a lowly.
When Shadow left the country, sorry, I don't actually know where he went. Did he leave the country?
You're making it sound like he fled.
Hi, Emma. This is not a good time. Where are you here?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. This is one of those things where someone's gonna take the headset and be like, "What are you saying to him?"
Okay, I'm on that. No, that's... Yeah, that was Tiger's struggle. Did you give it to Tiger? Okay, great. This is a bad time. You might not want to.
Oh no.
Give me a hug. Okay.
We need to stop this right now. This stream has way too much value right now.
It really does. It's not at the 0% mark. The integer is slowly increasing.
Listen, we keep talking like this until you and might appear. Let's stop, okay?
If we add value, Shadow will appear in my house.
Alright, we'll add value by flipping the coin. Now let's talk about...
I'm really worried that at the start of Shadow's trip, his first stop was Tiger's house, and he sat him down and told him everything he needed to know.
What?
No, Tiger, listen. I've watched plenty of anime in my time.
If
I see an anime with characters as young as they were.
But let me tell you something. They were always the right age. For me...
I'm gonna apologize for what I'm gonna apologize for what I'm about to do.
Oh no. Thankfully no one will ever see it.
Is this like the rule? Is this like a Sith, the rule of two? Is like Tiger now like the other Shadow?
Shadow showed up in a fucking hood with like Palpatine. Yes, young Tiger.
And then Shadow tries to do all of our voices and naturally does it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he's perfect at imitating all of us.
Yeah.
Shadow is like the title Darth. Is that?
Shadow is like, and when Tiger is like, "Can you leave my house?" Shadow Patine is like, "Listen." And he tries to lightning zap him, and nothing's happening. Unlimited power. This usually works better.
No. It's not a lightning blast. It's just a cum fountain.
Oh, no, hey, now, Caitlin, the joke was something he can't do well.
I know I'm underage, and that's joking, but we need to stop.
You're implying more truth, Caitlin, and that's adding value, and that's off-brand.
No more value. It's at 0.8% now.
Listen, right now in the background, Ken Levine's coming up behind us to say the circus of values.
Oh Jesus!
Don't worry, I know exactly what kind of lightsaber Shadow would get.
What?
Is it? He said he knows what kind of lightsaber Shadow would get, and I think he's trying to set up a bad dragon joke, or at least I hope so.
Oh, okay. It was probably...
I thought he was gonna say. I thought he was gonna lead into saying he knows exactly what lightsaber he'd show off his ass. Is what I thought he was gonna say.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Listen, if I could believe that anyone that I know would put a real lightsaber up their ass and then turn it on just to see what it feels like, I would believe it'd be Shadow. Just right in there, bam! as he falls in half, and he says, "Worth it."
I got the perfect prolapse this time.
Oh,
New Shadow did it this time. He did it. He won.
I still can't forgive Shadow. Because of him, I know what that word means. I know about this Oh.
I can't forgive him for not clearing the fucking laptop before giving it to a family member.
His poor nephew is scarred for life.
Oh yeah. No, his nephew has things in his brain that he can't get rid of now.
Scarred for life, things in his brain he can't get rid of, kind of the same thing.
Shadow accidentally instilled a fetish, and that's his
great.
fault.
As the other Shadow, I can go to his nephew, compare notes on what we learned from
No, you sit in your fucking chair, mister.
Wait. Hold on. There's a perfect Star Wars analogy for this. Because his nephew
I hope so.
His nephew was like Maul, but he didn't quite work out. So he had to go find someone else. Tiger is the Vader of shadows.
Oh my god.
Wait, how do I convert that?
Shadow is Darth Maul and Tiger is Darth Vader. This is the analogy we're running with.
No, it's Shadow's nephew, who was supposed to be trained as the next Shadow, didn't cut it.
Ah, yes, Darth Maul decided to use the unordinary technique of the...
These Shadow clones won't cut it. I've made too many and they're failures.
Shadow clones is really funny, actually.
I don't want Shadow clones. That sounds like the worst thing ever.
He's even got his little...
You know, it's funny. Last night,
into Shadow 2, so like.
You know, it's funny. Last night I was annoyed when I couldn't progress dialogue. Now I'm dreading progressing dialogue. It means that we have to stop talking about this.
I do want to stop talking about Shadow clones because that's
Do
just
you?
scary. It's scary.
You're right.
You don't want to think what Shadow would do with a bunch of clones of himself.
He'd fed himself.
Yeah, 80 times.
Now that's the true Shadow clone of Jutsu.
Nah, but first you have to answer the question of how many he can fit in one hole.
The Shadow would discover the answer is all of them.
All of them, and it still wouldn't be enough.
All 80.
The lightsaber has done too much.
You don't want to think about Shadow cream pieing himself.
No, I don't.
It's already too late. It's already too late. Already too... All I need to think about is that photo.
There's something I really want to do, which is when Shadow gets back, I want us to keep running with these in-jokes, and when he asks for us to explain them to him, we say no. And then I will say, if you really want to know, I guess you have to go watch 8 hours of footage, motherfucker.
We're just gonna do the never mind all that act.
The worst part about what I said is my brain then went, no, we need to go further. And he went, just imagine Shadow wearing two other shadows like gloves.
Suckers, look at this. I can use my hands to
That's
eat.
the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing that I would expect Jim Sterling to say to me.
I'm glad I reached that beat.
Yeah.
With these new multi-purpose hands, I can conquer the universe by eating, using my hands, and ejaculating.
Elbow deep in himself.
No, he just has the shadows up to his shoulders and he's just flopping around.
Like some kind of shadow megazord.
Now we just need to form the Shadow Omega Megazord.
You're right. He's got to step it. He's got to get two of them upside down and step in them.
Shadow, you're supposed to form the head. I am. Wink, wink.
I'm crying. Oh.
I'm just thinking.
Time to turn down the value. It has to go to 0.
Where's the reset value button? Devin smashed it.
Hex, you came
No,
up
it's
with
how I
the
monitor
worst
the value, and right now it's approaching
ever.
0.2%, and that's too much!
So, Hex, like, you came up with the worst word sentence ever. Shadow cream pieing himself.
I mean, Caitlin, you're the one. Caitlin, you're the one repeating it.
I know, because it won't die in my head now. It won't go away.
Oh, I think I can try to do worse.
It really
Here's
won't.
the thing, I don't believe Tiger when he says he could do worse, but I'm very curious.
I don't know if I could do worse.
I mean,
Did you?
know,
All right, hit us with your best one.
I'll reset.
Keep going, Hex. You're bringing the value down.
If I fail, I mean the value will reset to 0.
I don't think that's how it works. It just goes down. But go ahead.
Sometimes in order to achieve Ultra Instinct, one must have their Spirit Bomb deflected at them to achieve the form.
That's something that Shadow would do.
That's something Shadow would think.
I meant get it reflected back at himself.
Oh yeah.
Well, Tiger, we're waiting.
I mean,
hit us with your best shot.
I was just gonna do that. Just add.
Well, here's the question. Whatever you want to say that's worse than what Hex said, how the fuck are you gonna say it in front of presumably 2 sisters?
They're not here. They just.
Oh well, I guess you have a chance.
Yay!
It will be recorded on the internet forever, to which someone may blackmail you with.
They can't blackmail me talking about Shadow using his Shadow clones to piss on himself so he can get off to his own.
That's what you think!
Remember, Shadow Clone no Jutsu.
I would like you to stop, please.
Do you think Shadow would use one of the Shadow clones as a toilet? Is it
No. Well...
What okay,
Stay tuned for the next episode of Boruto.
Hex, serious question. Hex, serious Naruto question.
Go on.
If Naruto was to use one of his clones as a toilet, when the clone disappeared, does the poop fall to the ground?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Or does it go with them?
We unclear.
Okay. So many episodes of Naruto that exist, and the fucking manga artist hasn't answered that question. What a sham of a mythology!
It'll be answered in Boruto. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Once J.K. Rowling gets on board in the room,
just to start fucking auto-correcting things in other franchises. Is Tiger being paralyzed?
It would be like a shadow version of the horrific manga My Chan's Daily Life. Don't look it up, for the love of God, don't look it up.
I was gonna
practice. I remember telling me about that one time.
Yeah.
I was gonna practice drawing, but my hand is shaking too much. Thanks, guys.
Welcome to
Stop
me yesterday.
wanking then, you fucking degenerate.
Huh? My name was called?
What?
I don't know.
Your what was called?
No.
My name was called, what do you think I said?
I don't know, I said what for the part I didn't understand.
I'm scared. Well, it's clear you didn't understand both parts.
It's the title of the show has not been changed from 0% to 0.69%.
0.69% value.
Yeah, because 69% is way too much. That's a lot for a show.
It is a lot.
0.69 works.
God.
And if someone were to small tweet here, it'd be 0.69 for 20%.
Tiger, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I need you to tell a knock-knock joke. Don't ask why. 10, 9, 8, 7.
You did say
Who's there?
Knock. You're dead.
My death who? My death who?
I said you're dead, and that's why I muted my mic.
Oh. Awesome, now the value's back to 0. We're great.
Yeah.
Crisis averted.
Never before have people sounded so high but been so terrible.
Man, there's a part of me that wishes I was like a professional doing this, and I can have like a little meter in the corner that I was constantly adjusting, showing the value.
Oh, value's getting high, guys.
Oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going up. Gotta get that back down.
No, definitely even better. Just have your Twitch stream, just like have them type a command, just like up value if they think it's great, down value if they think it's great.
Tiger, you are on Twitch. Yeah, that's the conceit of the show. No one's watching.
Yeah.
If that's the case, it'll always be at 0.
Yeah.
It must be.
Devin can't have an audience
If a
here.
Twitch stream, if a Twitch stream,
the U.S. doesn't like anybody that's outside of their country.
If a Twitch stream shits in the woods and no one sees it, does it have value?
Anything less or more than 0
I mean, if Shadow's watching it.
If Shadow's watching this, it actually drags the value.
It does, yeah. If he knows any of this and doesn't have to look it up later, the value goes down.
The real battle is to keep it at 0% with so many factors.
We're gonna have like 20 in-jokes about Shadow when he gets back, and he's gonna be so confused, and we're not gonna explain any of them, and we're gonna be like, alright, well, guess what, you wanna know the lore? Do your fucking research.
Go fix yourself.
Here's the thing, he's going to 100% lie about it, saying that he watched.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But then we can just question him.
Yeah, question him, exactly.
By saying references that don't exist. This is like,
okay, alright, Shadow, what did I say at one hour and a half and 32 minutes into video 2?
Shadow, what did Devin say about you being in the refrigerator?
Time. He will work it up.
No, just say,
he can't do that if he's also listening to us at the same time.
No, but what you gotta do is exactly what Sam said. Kara said, you gotta put fake ones in there, like, oh,
yeah.
You watched a bit about the duck. Oh, you know I did. Fucking liar!
Yeah, exactly!
You watched the part about stuff in...
He's going to say that he watched it in the background as background noise while he does it all the time.
Shadow, tell us what happened in the bit where we talked about... Shadow, what did we say during the hour-long segment where we talked about Untitled Beaker Game?
Oh, well,
sorry, you know, I thought...
No, I'm responding, I'm shouting. You mean me? Okay.
Never before have I heard someone fight so hard to be Shadow.
He's doing his best with his job.
He's trying so hard
to fill that void.
To give credit to Shadow.
I don't think that's what's happening, but I appreciate you regardless.
It's just like 3rd grade. I do all.
Tiger has ever been appreciated.
I mean, I hope his parents did at least once.
No.
I've never had so much fun with Shadow before when he's not actually been
It's gonna be like 6 weeks from now, and Hex is gonna get a Facebook message like, "What the fuck did you mean by that?"
He'll be like, "What the fuck do you mean?"
At 3.5 hours into video 2. God.
I feel like if Shadow heard that part, he'd go check.
I mean, I don't even know what the time codes are yet. Not for this one. It's live, motherfucker.
And then I'd look at him and say, Shadow, we're at Devin's funeral. Now's not the
time. Shadow, you know that he died of horrible, spontaneous, virgin syphilis. It was a rare strain discovered in Devon.
And then Shadow says, what, you mean like the cooking oil?
Yeah, I love to pour it on my body, he says while pouring it on his body.
Hey man, is your dad a cocoa butter?
He is then kindly asked to leave your funeral. As your mom cried.
Yeah. Like none of you are there, but just Shadow showed up.
when he asked me, he's like, "Why didn't you show up at the funeral?" I was required to say in Devin's will, I had to keep it at 0%.
Yeah, if any of us showed up, we would have added value.
Yeah, exactly. You would have added value to the funeral, and that just can't do.
No, at least
that's also gonna that's also gonna be everyone's excuse when I'm like, hey, come to my wedding in what 2062? Everyone will say no. That'll add value to it.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm a cyborg now. Well, that's too much value.
Devin, that's too early.
I just love that Devin is just shitting on his future bride, saying that even she doesn't add value to it.
No, she does. But I want to go back. But I want to go back to when Tiger tried to do a low blow and it didn't work.
No, but it's like.
Like when Shadow talks, we just brush over it.
Yeah. It's just like it's like he never left.
You know what, Hex? I prefer
remains.
Being just brushed over is better than just being brushed under the rug.
I like to imagine that the spirit of Shadow is transferred in the same way as the spirit of vengeance.
Man, it's sad because this is the only time I'm.
Oh, don't say Shadow Rider. That makes him sound way too cool.
The spirit of prolapse.
What? No, Devin, just think about it. Writing another Shadow. It's a Shadow Rider.
Oh no, that now it's bad. Tiger really tried to be like, it's okay. Your wife will come way sooner than that, and everyone sandbagged it really hard.
No, he said later.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, later was the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
It was meant to be an insult. You see.
This is the most activity I'll be allowed to do in this call. Once Shadow gets back, I'll just be brushed under.
Tiger's just hoping that if I have a wife, she'll be like, no, we should just adopt him, and I'll be like, fine.
Kind of like how Fabio was with Nyx.
I mean, yeah. Also with me, but that's a different story.
No, he wanted to adopt you.
He did. That's true. That happened.
All right.
Oh, it's progressive dialogue, I guess.
This conversation has actually made this game easier for me. I don't know why.
You know what? Shadow should just show up, and then I'll just die in turn, and then we'll wait for somebody to take like Kylo Ren.
Treatise critical of the faith's doctrine.
And then you'll and then you'll star in your own musical called Tigers.
No! Don't condemn me to that fate.
Stuck in a purgatory where you're angelical that must find a way to rebirth himself.
I don't want to be the star of a show.
Well,
yeah, I told you, Tigers.
It's the Joey of the spin-off.
Oh, shit.
God, I just realised you're probably too young to know what Joey was.
Yes.
Fuck!
Wow.
I made myself sad.
See, the funny thing about Tiger is that when everyone, spoilers, 6 years ago met me, the joke was that I was young, but Tiger is actually the age that everyone joked that I was.
Yeah, he's at the age where he doesn't know what Joey is.
This is the pre-Joey existence and the post-Joey existence.
Hey guys, real quick, I hate to get serious, but
oh no,
something went down.
Oh no.
In
Trump...
what context?
Wait,
oh no.
I heard.
Trump ordered an air drone strike on an Iranian general, and he's
fucking amazing.
Great.
And it's a well-known general, and I don't know. It's scary.
I will admit that I was scared you were going to say on Canada. As I look out the window, the stream cuts off.
It's a very specific drone attack.
Trump got Trump got an executive order that there was a cast with 0 value and it needed to be stopped.
No, Trump is like, I need to make it 100%. It needs to be the 100% cast.
But why? Okay, but for real though, why would you? Sorry, my brain's boggling at the fucking pure notion of what happened.
It's Trump. It's like
basically he's doing this because he knows he's getting impeached, but it looks like this could very well put us in a war.
Great. If I can't be here, I'm taking y'all with me.
Because here's the thing. Things are already bad with us in Iran. This could be 1,000 times worse.
Is it too late for an assassination? Is it too late for an assassination plot?
Devin, you know any Canadian assassins?
No.
Well,
I say as I cock my gun. Yeah. I say as I cock my gun. Or no, I wake up with guns strapped to my hands like that Daniel Radcliffe movie.
No, like the front cover of Max Payne, but with Devin. Just like
I'm doing a slow motion bullet dodge with the Max Payne face.
Devin's sitting in a chair, Gendo posing, and he's thinking the only possible threat.
Don't say Gendo. Don't say Gendo posing.
I am thinking of Yonathan's face again. Damn it.
Good, but he's there thinking, good, that we have 0 value, and he goes, hold on, there's something else in existence that has less value. This must be terminated.
This must be stopped.
The pretender to the throne must be stopped. 2020!
Great way to start the year!
I mean, it's already pretty bad, so why not make it worse?
I know, but
but to be fair, it's like, aren't we in in the billion aftermath situation right now with like different countries in the Middle East? Anyway, so it's just
but
that's what we expected.
I'm just saying it only needs one little tipping point, and if this motherfucker gets us into a war...
I always expected the tipping point to happen sooner or later, and I'm not surprised.
Especially with Trump, I'm not surprised, but I am still disappointed.
I was this long.
I know, right? I honestly thought we were going to get into it with China.
Yeah.
We'll get there, though.
We will.
China will join.
Alright, that's it, Devin.
Never be surprised that Trump is going to do some.
Oh no, I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
In Trump?
No, I'm just disappointed in everything.
Caitlin's like, oh, Trumpy, I'm so disappointed in you.
I throw out all logic the moment
See, this is great. This is where you can talk about politics and it makes sense.
No, that's gonna add value!
Devin, please, let me have this. I'm a high schooler. All my friends are Republicans. Just please let me have
Oh
this.
God, no! What?
Please. Because they're the only people in
Also,
my
why are high schoolers old enough to understand republicanism?
They don't! They think he's doing a good job!
Great!
God damn it. God damn it, Tiger, now I sympathize with you.
Damn it, Shadow, I didn't want to empathize with you.
Now I'm sympathizing with the enemy!
Oh
god.
I mean, I would be, like, the thing is, I'm surprised that, A, it took this long.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm surprised about too. But it still don't mean I'm.
So,
still
am I gonna have to let Tiger live in my closet until we can find him a better home?
Kinda.
I mean, if you have woods anywhere near you, I'll take that.
Hey, Tiger.
There are woods.
Tiger,
all right, I have survival
happy.
experience. I'll just take
Tiger,
the woods.
honey, at least be happy about one thing. You're not of drafting age.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm immigrant. Should I be scared now?
No,
you should always be scared because you're in America.
Yeah.
This is why you moved to Canada. Wait, no, don't do that. Please don't do that.
The hard choice is that, like, it's either that or Mexico.
Devin, if I move to Canada, I'll have no interest in you.
I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Listen,
You're like a leech that never lets go.
Oh, when the war comes, Devon.
I have a best friend in Canada. All right, I'll go ask him for help. You won't see me if I'm insistent.
Oh, that's mean, Devon.
Devon, remember all this when the war comes and these fuckers won't help. Just saying.
Listen, listen. Tiger, sorry, Shadow, probably won't be that much. Probably won't be of that much. Almost. Probably won't be of recognition in the war, but I trust everyone else. And I guess Tiger, if only he were here.
If only he were here.
Yeah. It's a shame that he went on that trip with Shadow.
Where did he go?
And Shadow, as they get in the car, is like the lotion on its skin.
God. Just put her just in the car. It's just like, why does it smell like cocoa butter? Why is it sweet on the wall?
I thought you were going to say, why does it smell like cocoa? No.
I hope he'd at least vacuum that up.
Or did he neglect to mention it?
By the way, Sam, I'm gonna hop off at the end of this hour.
Hope in this boy.
Okay. Oh, it's an
You're
hour.
right.
End of this
Shadow's
hour.
an exhibitionist, Kalen. He wouldn't do it inside. It's on the car.
Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but...
Alright, so... Ultimate Weapon's on level 2 right now.
Isn't it great to have, like, real reason to use it?
Yeah, that's awesome. I actually was surprised that it wasn't utilized further in... But then if it was utilized further in Proud Mode, it'd be, like, super beyond busted. Like, enemies would go down, like, one hit.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should just max out the 7-11. I could do that. Nah, I want to
that is an option.
Don't worry, if we can get the
53, I believe. Why not? You look a little young
No.
to have been his teacher.
What are you
Not
on?
surprising. Cold and dark.
Sorry, I looked over at my Hufflepuff mug and I
You can bring all the Hokage together. We can stop
Some of the old Hokage.
Von Graz.
I don't care what you say. I'm a teenager. I don't have to disobey every. Wait, no, I'm Shadow. What does Shadow do? Cower in fear.
People were dying.
Shadow will claim he's Slytherin, but he's probably some other house like Hufflepuff.
No, there's nothing.
Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student.
That's about right.
Yeah, pretty much.
How? 50? You look not surprised.
Honey spots.
Von Graz
Trying to get all this dialogue.
Look at the boss.
Shadow will claim he's a Slytherin, but he's
Oh, hi, Kylo Ren. I forgot you were in my room.
Did you hear the protests were far from
As
peaceful,
Kylo Ren starts
or did
making
he
out with him.
neglect to mention it?
No, please no.
Oh,
I'm just staring at the poster. The threatening poster.
He makes out with Tiger and then Tiger dies.
He can't listen. He can't make out with me. I sold him off. I lost him in a
my
bet.
favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported in. Then I left the university and found work.
Alright, I guess I'll have to sell the next best thing.
Tiger looks at Kylo Ren looks at Tiger and goes, "You are nothing, but not to me."
Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded. How old
War's
Von
coming.
Graz? 50? 60?
War
Not
never
surprising.
changes.
The Sith Trooper.
People were
Nothing to
dying.
care about immediately. What's in this box?
Liberty, equality. Joachim had been my favorite
A
student,
reptile.
but alas, I had to do something. So I reported in. Known as Joachim. Oh, fate's ironies. Years later.
I should throw this lamp
See, I just repeated the same track of voice lines 5 times in a row. That's lessening value.
Yep.
Who would want to watch that?
That's
I'm
a good
sure
point.
there's someone, honey.
Well,
We
I mean, don't worry. Devin, just do it more. You're just adding more time for Shadow to have to wait through.
Well, Caitlin, as I've already said, if people ever show up and start watching this actively, the show has to end.
No.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 0% value cast. If it's giving value to someone's life, then it's over.
Oh, I guess we got to end the cast now then.
Fuck did you just say to me?
And it was that, oh, and that Devin's heart percentage to 0.1% size that
Smaller! Listen,
right,
someone, listen, this Witcher's about to toss a coin down your fucking throat.
Doesn't make sense.
Wait.
It doesn't work. What you just said. It doesn't work.
Get the fuck out of here, Gavin.
And by throw, I mean stuff.
No, still doesn't work.
No, you're making it worse now.
Good. I'm lessening the value as we speak.
Oh! Brought it back.
How old's Von Graz?
I tell you what, Devin, I'll do you a favor. I'll lessen the value further. Caitlin.
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Better be good. Talk about literature.
For years, I've lived in the cold and dark.
Wait, wait. I approve of this. Go further.
Corpses
Just actively putting the whole place at that.
Now it's 0.000% now.
Tomorrow, Caitlin hosts the 0% value cast. We will play visual novels for 6 hours.
I'd love to take turns doing casts. That would be hilarious.
Guest host. With special guest 240p resolution.
We should swap guest hosts. That would be fun. Oh wait, this is.
There would be no guest host because no one could put up with it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Also, you know how the internet is. If a girl is hosting the show, someone might show up, and we can't have that.
I mean, there's only like
a lot of horny Jews on the internet. Yeah.
You mean shadow clones?
Of which you are one this week, yes.
Listen, we have to compete with Keemstar for ratings on the least amount of females.
Tiger's like, I'm not a Shadow clone, I'm Shadow Prime. When Shadow gets back, he's like, no, I'm Shadow Prime. No, I'm Shadow Prime.
I took the Allspark away from him, now I'm Shadow Prime.
We're all sitting there with our fucking revolvers. Which one do I shoot?
Whichever one makes us happier, shoot that one.
Till all are one.
I shoot myself in that situation.
Hey, look, problem solved. Now we're down back to 0.
Shadow's gonna get back and he will have actually just full on been replaced.
Fucking drone strike us at this point. Just fucking do it.
That's a very specific drone strike in a multitude of areas.
Yeah.
Just get it over with.
Which shadow is this drone strike?
It's a special drone strike that only hits my apartment. Not even the whole apartment, just my room.
Just your room.
It leaves everything else safe.
It's just they walk into the door, open it. It's just like, what happened? Oh, his room fell off the apartment. What about the rooms below it? Nah, nothing happened.
Completely fine.
Well, I mean, except for the guy that's missing like a ceiling under me. But other than him, everything's fine.
But he's fine.
He's fine. He lived. He lived. In fact, all of my TV stand landed perfectly and nothing broke. Now they have a bunch of consoles.
Magnifique.
Except his persona mask, he took that with him.
I don't have one yet.
Well,
fucking rub it in that he doesn't have it yet, don't you?
No, by saying that, it rubs it into me. What do you mean I don't have money to afford such things?
Tiger,
For
stop
God's sake,
implying
Tex.
that I can manipulate time and get something I want from March 31st.
I'll manipulate time. I'll just threaten the delivery man.
No, you fucking won't. That's
I'll
stupid.
just threaten the delivery man. He'll make your delivery first.
Stop that. Stop trying to add value.
What is this? I'm so fucking confused.
He's doing that thing that people that are young do where they go, no, I it's okay. I did it. I have my magic shield on. And they're like, no, you don't. And they're like, yes, I do. I'm the coolest, and I have a revolver, and I shoot my lasers. And you're like, God, kids. Oh, kids.
Shut up.
That's true. They are wizards.
Sorry. Devin!
Yes?
Yes?
Everyone waits patiently.
I'm listening.
The brain will function normally in a few moments.
I don't think it will.
No, it won't.
Yeah,
I've seen that before.
brain.
Yeah.
Well, Caitlin, I learned from the greatest example.
Yay!
Oh, you're not supposed to be happy.
Hey, my brain is an awful place. I don't like it. So if I can abandon it, that's
Well,
great.
yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
No, you're the good part of the non-brain area.
I sure
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Except maybe for some of your sentences, sex. They were a little disturbing.
You're playing the worst part of Psychonauts right now.
Oh no, Kara,
we're still recovering from Shadow's cloned cream pies.
Kara, you
Shadow
you
clone
removed
cream
Caitlin.
pie no jutsu.
Is there a good side of her head?
What? I'm not even paying attention.
Oh, I guess I'm Tiger again.
Like, I'm literally just hearing words, but none of it makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie, the show has been scattered between so many integers. It was at like 99% at one point, and then went to negative 1,000, and now it's like trying to get back to 0%, but it can't find its way back.
Oh man, I never even thought about going below 0.
You never. I said it can't go below or greater than 0.
That's true. It can go below, but I was thinking about the whole dimension of below.
Yeah, you have to consider below.
You have to dream big, Devin.
No, I have to dream small. That's literally the point.
You need to find your median.
Damn it, Caitlin! Don't fuck with my metaphor.
You need to go on a Life of Pi journey to find your 0%.
Okay.
And it'll also cost like a bunch of VFX workers.
I have to work
their fucking jobs.
I can feel. I can draw.
Go beyond, Devon.
Go.
Negative ultra.
That's what happens when you activate the power and it blows your arm back right off.
That's when you become negative value. Right?
Jesus, come on, book. Thank you.
Are you okay?
He's trying to work
The
something.
fan is flapping all the pages.
Turn your
Turn
fan
off
off.
the fan?
No, I'm not. I don't want to walk across the room and turn off the fan.
Great. Nothing was
Stop
accomplished.
complaining about the fan.
Absolutely nothing happened.
That's
Negative
zero
value.
value.
That's 0% value. So in a weird way, thank you, Shadow.
Shadow.
Now, see, just by thanking him, you've added value.
Yeah.
You gave value to what he did.
No, I
Got
didn't.
it.
I gave value to what Shadow did.
Ah, loophole!
Oh yeah, there we go. That's consistency.
Yes. Tiger does not exist in this universe. He has left.
No, he'll be back.
No, he won't.
He will
Just like
return
the-
in Avengers Endgame.
Stop adding value.
He will return and hey guys, what I miss?
4. The revenge of what I miss. The revenge of
man.
what I miss. And then it will tease at the end. Hey guys, what I miss. 5. The return of Shadon.
Shut up. Why is that the thing, though?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Thankfully, Tiger, there's an hour and a half worth of material out in the world for you to find out that you will not watch. And if you do, I'll have to kill you.
Yeah, well, this is my boomstick.
What? Start.
He's just muttering to himself now. He's muttering like a serial killer.
The victim was bound and forced.
Is this what the kids listen to now?
Yes.
The tiger membrane is trying to separate from the shadow cortex. They must split from each other. Otherwise,
What are you saying?
they will become united.
Message from the
Under a new being.
Fucking hell, I feel like my brain's dying.
Do you know?
I mean, did you have any brain to kill?
A little. Retail got rid of most of it.
Now.
Hubert wrecked.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be hurt that I don't exist. But
I mean, you don't exist, but that's why you should be hurt.
I mean, none of us exist. We established this years ago. We're all just figments inside.
We're all just figments of the 0%.
Shadow, am I required to hate Fabio?
What?
Shadow doesn't hate Fabio. That made me feel
Oh wait, yeah, no way. Actually, that's true.
Shadow did say that Fabio.
Yeah.
He also said.
He specifically said Fabio doesn't. He said Fabio doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! What he said was Fabio's opinions don't matter.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
What a great guy.
Yeah! Timing!
Oh! Oh!
Devin, I'm afraid we've gone.
No! We've hit 0.99. We're getting close. We gotta lower it. We gotta lower it.
We gotta lower it.
Fabio, I need you to say something stupid.
Give me a second.
As fast as you can, say something stupid.
Shadow's a good person, and we believe in him.
I can't talk loudly because there's someone sleeping right next to me.
Okay.
So, hello. Hi.
Hello. Fabio,
Good
I
evening.
need you to say something stupid.
Shadow was right.
Okay, we're all right. We're back to 0. Thank God. Okay, crisis averted. Fabio, you are on the first ever episode of the 0% ValueCast. The only show on the internet that no one's watching and no one should.
The moment we see views, we turn it off. And the show will
If anyone adds value to anyone's life by watching the show, then we have to stop.
I stabbed myself.
If value is ever brought into the world via this show, as Tiger tried to bring when he announced that he was stabbed, then we will have to cancel. But thankfully, we will never add value. So how are you?
Not great.
Don't answer that.
I'm sorry. honey, what's wrong?
He did answer it.
What's wrong, honey?
Just overall, but you know, it's Monday. I'll have to start working again, so that combined with no sleep and everything, so yeah, it's not great. But sure, whatever. At least there are video games.
Yep, there are video games.
Yep. You always have those. Except when you
Yeah,
don't.
friends.
Devin,
Yeah.
since I'm also Geralting, where are you?
Check the stream, although it's only gonna be on for 20 more minutes.
Motherfucker, I just told you I'm also
Wait,
fucking
20
playing
more
the game.
minutes? Why 20 more minutes?
Well,
Because then he's gonna play with Sam, probably.
Fabio, how does one even begin to explain where they are in The Witcher?
I want the continent.
Velen.
Not an island? Yeah.
I'm doing the Dandelion quest line.
Oh, I'm doing the Philippa one.
Huh.
Doesn't she die in 2?
For some odd reason, I thought Kara had finished Control.
Or am I mixing up the evil mage from the end?
There, if I'm mistaken, you get to choose that.
Is Philippa's the evil one from the evil witch from the end of Witcher 2, right?
That gets her eyes got out.
Or is that a different witch mage?
No, she gets her eyes got out.
Okay, it is her. Okay. That's good.
There must be order.
So when does the Witcher meet Heihachi?
Soon in Tekken 7.
Devin?
Yep.
This is my non-professional opinion.
Okay.
Mastercraft the cat armor, right? Just keep upgrading it, or switch for the Manticore or the Wolf armor set.
I don't think I even know how to start mastercrafting these things.
I'll teach you, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's very easy.
We'll have to do that off screen because I don't want to add value.
Useful information. When you dudes are gonna leave that on by accident, they're gonna be adding value to it. You watch.
And then we'll have to stop the stream forever.
Thankfully, it's impossible for this stream to have value.
Because Shadow's here.
Is this a bad time to say that I'm doing something with audio stuff that has no monetary gain other than I want to do it?
That's great, honey.
I don't see a reason why not.
Yeah, that's great. We've already done it.
See, now it would have been a problem if you said it was a good thing, but now that you've said that it's not a good thing, we're good.
Yeah, positives and negatives.
Yep. It's a balancing act, this show.
This show is the force.
Sam, I'm probably going to ride to my objective marker and then save and get off.
Okay. I'll play myself some Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
Not really.
When the stream ends, can I be Tiger again?
You're not
can
Shadow.
be Tiger, honey.
You're not Shadow because it's tied to the stream. You're Shadow because he's gone.
Why do you need a replacement of Shadow, of all people?
Well, because it's weird if he's not here.
Dude, wonder when Tiger's gone back.
Yeah. Well, he's been gone for weeks. Sometimes
the only time in my life I'll be missed.
Sometimes I feel like I can hear his voice in the distance.
Oh no, you won't hear him.
There it is. Where'd it go? Oh, this was a fair amount of progress I made tonight, actually. I mean, I spent an hour staring at one dialogue box because we were having quite a time, but you know, checks and balances.
That's all.
I'll go listen to what that Morg guy said on the recording later. I found that it's actually surprisingly easy to listen back to conversations on each stream, even when people are talking over them. There's a couple moments where like 8 people are talking, and it's like, oh yeah, good luck with that. But mostly it's fine.
That's actually good to hear.
At least there's subtitles, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Google Translate. They'll make sure to turn it into
Google Translate and subtitles are not the same thing, Tiger. Sorry, Shadow.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is you've once again lowered the value of the stream, and I thank you for that. So we will return to this spot tomorrow night, and we will continue to add absolutely no value to your life. Thank you for not watching.
I think I missed 15 inside jokes.
You missed way more than 15.
Oh yeah.
Way more.
But
Would you like to hear about the offer for the prolapse saber?
And on that note.